Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of the housekeeping while we're waiting on fucking IP a lot to get here. So, is everybody logged in? I think we're missing Heavy.
I wasn't sure if everybody had already jumped in game yet.
Yep. All right, cool. Okay, so I have labeled all the stuff you're supposed to know about. So I'm gonna move the character things out of the way. You can see all the labels on all the buildings that you should know about, and then up at the top, it tells you that that goes to the Tribor Trail, and then at the bottom tells you that goes to the Sword Mountains. So, for the portents of this campaign, only these buildings really matter, and the Shrine of Luck out in the middle of town, which Heavy did put a couple of things in, which is going to come into play at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll put you guys back. So we did that, and then we were at the Stonehill Inn last night. So I should have had this to give to you, but I did not at the time. This is the menu for the Stonehill Inn. So now every building in town that sells stuff has one of these menus. So when you go in and you talk to the proprietor, you'll be able to see it. And now this is in your library. So if you look at the upper right, with all the buttons and stuff, there's a journal one. It's like a book that has stars on it. You click on that, you'll see all of the quest cards you've gotten so far, and now the Stonehill Inn menu. You can access that stuff at any time. And that means that on the quest cards, you guys actually pulled the quest cards off of the board, right? So I was going to say, since Bray is down there at the Townmaster's Hall, he's the one who has the quest cards. But marked on the quest cards is certain map locations that are relevant to each quest. So I have those labels too. So the party is down here in Phandalin, right? And the first card that you picked up was the Dwarven Excavation Quest. So that is there. That's where the Dwarven Excavation is actually happening, right? But another one that you picked up was the Umbrage Hill Quest, which is to go to Umbrage Hill and warn this apothecary lady that there's a dragon. And she should probably not be out here all by herself. And come back to town. And then the other one was to head out to Nomengard to see what those guys are up to. And that's out that way. Also, simply because it would be like colloquial knowledge for everybody, you know where Icespire Peak is. It's right there. So that is Icespire Peak. So yeah, now all that stuff is marked. The bandits that Halia told you about, Magnus, are up here in the southern tip of the Neverwinter Wood. So each one of these hexes is 5 miles. That's about 20 miles away. So that means it's most of a day's journey to get there. I wanted to make sure all of that was clear. Does that make sense to everybody? Am I confusing anyone?
I'm tracking.
All right.
No.
Okay, cool.
Nah, man, I get it.
So, ironically, we still haven't seen fucking IP on that yet. Where the hell is he? He said he was 2 miles from his house. That was 20 minutes ago. What the fuck?
Well, it takes about that same amount of time for, to get the bartender's attention so you can cash out and finally get your ass out on the way.
Yeah, I reckon so. All right, what else was I gonna say? Is Right. The encounter at Lion Shield Coster is going to be a bit of a protracted conversation. Heavy, I think it's probably going to take 15 to 30 minutes. So I was thinking, maybe just for the sake of time management, it might be better to depart and go investigate the bandits and then come back to town later. Because you're going to have to rest at some point, getting out there and getting back. So. But ultimately, that's up to you guys. I did put together a really cool Lion Shield Coster map.
The Lion Shield Coster is where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
All right, and they're the ones that deal with all the weapons and all.
So you've been told, yes.
I'll regroup with the rest of them.
Okay. Like I say, that's just for time management and because, well, it will become obvious once we get there, okay? I don't want to ruin the surprise. But we'll say Bray took all of the quest cards off the Townmaster's Hall board, and I was pretty sure, like, Magnus, you already tried to convince the party to head north and investigate these bandits, right?
Well, we had discussed it, and I just suggested a course of action. That was all.
Yeah, that's certainly a way to make money.
I second the bandits.
What'd you say?
I'm with Magnus on this one.
Oh, you're with Magnus on this one. All right, cool. Carlos, are you in favor of going after the bandits? Or?
Are they midgets, and can I throw them?
They're human. They're mostly known to be human.
Well, I can still throw them.
It's a possibility.
Okay.
All right, then that'll be what we do. We head straight north to the bandits. Okay, cool. Gotta wait for an IPL out though. Wah.
You know what? Did anybody ever consider that maybe he's taking a piss?
It's possible. Well, just let it be known. We're all ready to go at 10:10. So that's making record time compared to last time. I'm proud of you guys.
We have leveled up.
We have leveled up indeed. Speak of the devil.
Oh, hurrah.
A hurrah.
Oh,
I'm so wrong. So wrong.
Ronry and Sadry and Brew.
All right, so I'm trying to do a little bit of housekeeping before we get going. IP of that. Apparently, Gorilla Biscuits got roofied last night, and he's out for at least the morning. So he's not gonna be with us right now.
Okay.
So many questions, and I don't know if I
Right?
want that. I don't want that amount of time.
Well, it's Nate's fault. He roofied him. All right. And then Bray took the quest cards off the Townmaster's Hall, and has each quest card has a map marker associated with it, which is now revealed on the world map. And then all the buildings in town that are noteworthy have been noted. And then, right, Magnus has convinced the party to head north to investigate the bandits that Halia Thornton told him about. So that's what we're doing. Does that make sense?
Say the last part again. Sorry.
Magnus has convinced the party to travel north to investigate the bandits that Halia Thornton told him about. the lady in the miners exchange. You know, down here.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm just spamming your stream and a bunch of discords.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. What's up, Doomrain? Good to see you, man. We have D&D. That's what we're doing.
I know how this works.
Yeah, well, I always forget to do that shit. I'm terrible at self-promotion, honestly. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing a little bit of D&D. This is what, Dragon of Icespire Peak. So, oh, there's one thing I wanted to test with you guys. Okay, tell me if you see this dice roll or not. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d20. It's supposed to be to the GM, so I think this is supposed to be behind the Dungeon Master screen, but I want to see if you guys see it or not. Okay, did you see it?
Oh.
No?
You rolled a 12.
Nope, I didn't. I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, now I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, now we see it.
Okay. Now I know how that works. So one of the things that
Now-
I... Go ahead.
Keep in mind, if you're trying to keep it all secret squirrel, we can see your screen.
I know. It all comes up on my screen. Well, okay, so here's what I was thinking. Is if I
True, but at the same time, his camera's right over where the numbers show up initially.
Yeah, that's true. But also, what was I going to say is if I'm going to roll behind the screen, I'll just roll physical die. Oh, good. I made a fancy dice tray. Isn't this great? It's a piece of cardboard.
Super fancy.
Super fancy. That's why I had to write fancy dice tray on it, because
Is that a shoebox lid?
no.
You know, that's more effort than I've seen in some games. So,
Call bullshit. You didn't actually make that. You repurposed a shoebox lid and just
I had to cut it.
it with a Sharpie.
I had to cut it off the shoebox. Okay, give me a break.
Excuse me.
We all
did you
know it was
mash-
made by a
Did you
12-year-old
mash all the
Chinese boy.
recycled paper down into pulp and then corrugate it?
No, I did not do that.
Okay, fuck you. You didn't make it.
Okay, what the fuck ever. Okay. Anyway, so
Actually.
the party heads north up through Phandalin out to the Triboard Trail this way, and we go out into the world of the Sword Coast. It is presently 8 o'clock in the morning because we didn't do anything before we left. So hold on a minute, I gotta push the button. Yep, that's the button. And then we focus on down this way. So you guys travel north. I'm pretty sure you all have bedrolls in your inventory. If you don't, we're gonna assume you at least have a bedroll, because you will have to rest before you can get back to Phandalin if you're headed towards the Neverwinter Wood up here. So we just traveled. Go ahead.
I am actually going to suggest for our party members, for one of them to travel a little further ahead of the rest of the group, since we are looking for bandit encounter. Might coax them out.
Which one?
I'll ask for volunteers.
My passive perception is 13.
So are you going first, Brady? Or Bray? I'm sorry.
I am absolutely willing to go first.
Oh, okay. That works for me. So, the party continues north, 5, 10, 15, and 20 miles. And as you arrive at the edge of the forest, the thick woods and the canopy sort of don't reveal any sort of path or anything immediately, but you break into the forest anyway, and it's getting on a late afternoon. As you break into the forest, and you travel north a little ways until eventually you find a path. Start to follow the path. The path continues north. As you go further and further north, you notice that the canopy above you is getting thicker and thicker, and the ground around you is getting darker and darker, and it's harder and harder to see the sky above. But as you're traveling through here, you guys hear the forest nighty sounds?
I hear
I hear
something that sounds like,
Hear, like,
bugs.
Crows.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's crows and bugs and stuff. All right. As you're in the forest, and just as the final glimpses of the sky sort of get covered up by this huge canopy, you hear the sound of something massive flying in the sky above. And just for a moment, as he flies overhead, you see a white dragon. He flies this way. And he goes out of sight, but you hear that he's kind of hovering in this area for a few moments. He cries out, you know, whatever a dragon sounds like. I don't know. I don't have any dragon sound effects, but
Sounds like a World of Warcraft Murloc.
Thank God your mic like peaked out when you tried doing that.
anyway.
Sounded like you might have thrown up.
Oh my goodness. He's a big dragon growl, you know. Shush. Not
I
you.
look over towards Spicy-Weiner and
Yeah.
try to notice if he's getting aroused.
No, I'm not Twisted's former character.
Oh my goodness.
I don't get aroused. I just have a very spicy wiener, if you know what I mean.
So
One
anyway,
of those. I look up, I see the dragon. I look over at Carlos and give him one of these "you people" looks.
You people.
anyway, the dragon hovers for a moment. He cries out, seemingly in frustration, and he flies away. You can't hear him. You cannot tell which direction he's flying away to, but you can tell he's just not there anymore. So
I'm gonna look over at the other party and then just kind of shrug off and be like, "Look, I can't help it that my dad was the donkey from the movie Shrek." Okay.
Hold on now. The fuck did he just say? Surely you understand that shit, right?
oh my goodness. All right.
I do, but don't call me Shirley.
So you continue to follow the path north a little ways.
Nobody else gets the Naked Gun reference.
Until you continue to follow the path north a little ways until you come to a clearing where there's a pond and a crossroads. So, let's see here. You guys should be around here. And I'll have to drag you onto the freaking thing because I forgot to do that. I'm a dumbass. That's okay, though. All of these default tokens should be right. Yeah, there's Remmy. And then Bray. Here. And then...
Hey, that's good, man. I mean, after all this walking, the DM's dragging our ass instead of, making us continue like that.
Indeed.
I've used whole 20. None of this shit works.
Okay. So let's just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna put the freaking dog away. Abe, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, hold on just a second. I gotta put my dog away.
I totally forgot that you can add pronouns to your characters to your sheet, and so my pronouns, Carlos Spicy-Weiner's pronouns are "fuck off."
Wait, really? I can?
Do you remember
Okay.
what he said to the people who put pronouns on their characters?
What?
Fuck off.
Oh, there we go. All right, I'm putting my real life pronouns on there, which are dude, guy, asshole.
For crying out loud. Whatever, dude. I will define your pronouns for you. Okay, that's how that really
Oh,
works.
so you can just use my
my
pronouns.
my
You
pronouns
just,
are
No.
"fuck off." All right.
DOD, you just used one of my preferred pronouns, which is dude. So thank you.
Okay. What the fuck ever. Anyway, as you guys approach the Waystone, okay, from out of the shadows comes a young swashbuckling man with a long sword and a witty attitude about him. So, Abe, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Well, what do we have here?
Remy immediately draws his pistol.
A dead man if he doesn't watch what he says.
Well, I am Dink Abriel. What the hell are you doing in my woods?
What race is he?
About that time, Dink motions over his shoulder, and two half-orc rangers appear on the ridge above you.
What business do you have in these woods?
The fuck business them halflings have in his woods?
Half.
Have you been
They're half-orc rangers, not
robbing these
halflings.
dwarves recently?
Oh, I mean they're half breed.
There you go. All right.
All right, guys. Calm down. Let's hear this out. Who are you?
What race is Dink?
Cornholio.
Human. Like I said, what business have you in these woods? Don't you know? They're under
First
my...
of all, motherfucker, these are my woods. And he points at his ears.
We've been sent here on business. Who are you?
As I said, I am Dink Abriel, leader of the Red Band.
Yep, that's right.
I have a business opportunity for you. Nah, it don't make me no never mind if the alternative has come. But I'd rather do business than shed blood today.
Remy cocks
What?
the hammer to his pistol.
And what business is that?
No. We have a particular request from a leader of a guild
With my
or an item.
with my red brand.
We have a particular guild leader that has an offer.
Really now. And who might that be?
The Zhentarim, I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's do you remember Heavy?
Zhentarim.
No, it's
I'm
not.
sorry, what?
Her name is Halia Thornton.
Wait a minute. Am I not coming
You-
through?
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm picking you up. Yeah.
I mean, now you
Okay, sorry.
I know what you're putting down. I smell what you're cooking.
Who again sent you?
Halia Thornton. She's
Oh,
the leader of the Miners Guild.
that pompous wench. What business did she send you here on?
She's interested. She knows that you have been robbing people blind here lately. Know that part of your the reason that your numbers
That's
are swelling.
fine. You're all gonna die then.
Okay.
Carlos immediately grabs his zipper.
Well, everybody has to roll for initiative. Hold on a minute. Which one of these?
But it
songs-
is.
It was this one. Okay, not yet. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
No,
Okay, never mind.
no,
You're good.
No,
You're
we
good.
No, we woke up and chose violence. Let's go.
Nope.
Okay. I didn't get
Nope,
Magnus.
It's Mighty Morphin violence time.
Go, violent rangers.
Okay. We got Carlos, Bray, Remy, Dink. You go ahead and roll as well. And Magnus, I need you to roll one more time. I think.
I rolled a 20.
Eh?
Oh fuck. Okay, never mind. Don't do it. I'll do it.
Alright. Hold on one sec. 1d20, right? Okay.
Well, no. On your character sheet, there's actually an initiative a roll that you can do that will take into account all your bonuses and stuff.
Top center, it's red.
Wait.
Also, if you guys could do me a favor, at the very bottom of the lower right where it says as, and you can pick either your character name or your like handle. If you click your character name, just because I don't have a fucking clue what some of y'all's names are.
Well, you should be able to see their names underneath the token.
No.
No?
There we go.
You should totally be able to see the. You should be able to see the nameplate.
What am I?
Oh, under their tokens. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
If you roll as your character, it'll just show the name.
Yeah, that's because it's attached to the token.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you having
Okay, so I
trouble?
opened up my character
Okay.
and I click which one here? The
Uh,
red?
It's top center. It's a red square or red rectangle.
Yeah, it says initiative +5 for you.
God damn.
Yeah. Well, Nate's was +4.
Hold on, it's not doing that.
And I got a 9 somehow.
Hey, I got a 6. I got a fucking +2.
I can do it for you, Abe.
Yeah, you might have to because it's popping up the things, but I can't do anything. It's
There you go.
really weird.
You rolled a 14. So, here, if you look on my stream, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull up your character sheet. It takes a second to load for some reason. There it goes. But it's right here. You just click that. Okay, so I'll say that the two half orcs will go after Dink Abriel because they're all one faction. Or I'll tell you what. Yeah, we'll give this one a turn. That'll be the turn for all of the NPCs. So I have to roll one of these. It's a 9. And then Jesus. Card. What does the bandit get? +1, so 10. All right.
Oh, they're all the way the fuck up there. Okay.
Yes, they're kind of up there. So there's 2 half-orc rangers up here. Yep. Which we could have probably thought about how to spring the trap a little better, but that's okay. It is what it is. All right, so Magnus, what are you doing?
First off, cantrip, Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Dexterity, check of 13.
And that's against Abe, or?
Yep, he's right there.
So Dink, you gotta roll.
Welcome to Destination Fucked.
You gotta roll a dex save.
Roll. What am I rolling?
A dex save.
I am.
Struggling.
I'm not used to doing
I
it
have
on the.
advantage on initiative rolls as well, and I still only got a 9.
I saw that.
Where,
That's pretty-
okay, where is it on my character sheet, bud? Because
Uh,
I'm.
right here. So there's your dex, and then your save is right next to it. So your strength is a +0. Your strength save is a +2. Right. So your dex save is a +3. So you can click that, and it should roll it. Yep. And so you got a 15.
And he's a warrior, correct?
Dink is a fighter. Yeah.
I fight okay. All right. That misses. So I proceed to. I guess I'll go ahead and I'll give him a smack.
We're gonna have to move in for that.
Yeah. I'm using my movement to move in.
There you go.
Give him a smack. So.
Am I rolling a save a second time here?
Well, no, it's your. This is against your AC, so 12 to hit. So what's your AC? 13. Nice. That does not hit.
Alrighty,
Okay.
and with my bonus action, I will go ahead and do a spiritual weapon.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
16, so that should hit, right?
Oh yeah.
For 6.
Okay, so then to do the damage, you just click this, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Okay. All right. So I think that ends your turn, Magnus. So now it's Dink's turn. So, on Dink's turn, 2 bandits are gonna emerge from these rocks over here and start rushing the party. So, 6. They can get this far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Okay. And you see that these bandits look very rough, and they're wearing red armor, and they're humans.
All I can think of now when I hear Dink is Spaceballs. Dink, dink. Dink, 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 dink. Dink, dink.
Yeah. These guys are carrying scimitars, and they have light crossbows strapped to their hips. So. All right. Dink, what are you doing?
Am I in range? Yeah. I suppose.
You're in range of Magnus, yeah. And I think you have a longbow as well if you want to try to use that to shoot somebody else.
Sheesh. I'm gonna swing at Magnus.
All right. So that'll be on the character sheet down, and your attacks should be the first thing that's selected here. You got unarmed strike, utilize caltrops, oil, and then your longsword one-handed or longsword two-handed. A longsword is a versatile weapon. You can attack either way with it. But you get a +2 to attack first, so click that button, and then if it hits, you roll the damage one underneath.
Okay. So
There you go. So 11 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
No, it does not.
sheesh.
Let's see. Do you have any bonus actions that you can do? When a creature misses you, when another creature damages you, and opportunity of attack. Those are all reactions. So, bonus action is Tinderbox, evasive footwork. As a bonus action, you can expend 1 superiority die and take the disengage action, which means you can run away. You also roll the die and add the number rolled to your AC until the start of your next turn. And second one, as a bonus action, you can use it to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. That's interesting. How many times can you do that? You can do that twice per long rest, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
You did take a hit, but I don't know if you'd want to use that yet or not.
No. Yeah, I don't know if I should take an action.
Okay.
An after action.
You can move if you want. or you can stay right there.
See, what will it allow me to do here? Let's see.
Since we're in such close quarters, just kind of to help him, he can see that my shield and all has the emblem of a war priest, or the war cleric.
Yeah. Also, he moved out of your range, so you get an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yep.
If I could forget about that, that's my bad.
Well, since we're progressing here, if he wants to move back.
Yeah, Dink, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, sure. That's all right.
Okay, so does that end your turn then? You're gonna stay there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Carlos, what are you doing? Carlos Spicy-Weiner. To say his whole name. He left and went to the damn refrigerator, didn't he?
Probably.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Can't blame him.
I was looking at something.
Oh, okay.
Was it a beer?
No, it was not a beer.
Quit
I'm
telling me
going.
to sending you butthole pics, okay?
Well, I'm gonna have
I
to.
can't even bend over like that anymore.
Oh my goodness.
But,
All right, I am gonna take a trip to the fridge. I'll be right back.
Now he's holding me up. I'm gonna wait till he comes back, and then I'm gonna make a trip to the fridge just to be a dick.
I mean, you can go ahead and do your attack and roll for it.
Oh, well, see, here's the thing. I need this guy here to make a dex save.
This
Okay.
music feels very like NES.
It kind of is. Okay, so this guy's dex modifier is a +1. What do I do? I roll a 20 and then we add +1 to it, or?
Yeah, he's basically got to make a dex saving throw greater than 9.
Saving throw +1. Yeah, so. All right. The 14 +1, that's 15.
Okay. So it'll do half the damage then of what I roll, 1d10. So does 4.5. Do we round that up, or does that?
I'll round it
I'm
up.
going to cast Channel Divinity Guided Strike, since he's within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
What they'll do is it'll give it'll give that roll a +10 bonus. So whatever he rolled +10.
Oh shit! Fire.
Okay, so it does half of 19.
That's 9 and 9.5.
That's lightning. Yeah, that's me shooting lightning out of my dick.
Well, shit! You're supposed to describe that. You have to pull your pants down and.
Well. Oh, you want me to actually role play me
No.
unzipping my trousers and you know, yeah.
Yes.
Go gadget schlong and then freaking you know.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you can see that you definitely hurt that guy pretty bad. He catches the lightning strike in the face, sort of burns his armor and chars his face and frouses his hair, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Takes a little bit of a step back, but he's still standing.
Zip my pants back up.
All right. So where are you headed to now? Are you moving? Bonus action?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So then it is
Now
a turn.
I'll go to the fridge.
Now it is the turn of the half-orc rangers up above. So let's see. You measured it a second ago, Remy. How far is it?
It's like 70. Well, for me, it was like 75.
Yeah. 75 feet, 65 feet. Yeah, 75 feet, 65.
Yeah.
So, I believe that is 80 feet is his regular range. So,
God damn.
yeah, well, I'm not making it up. Okay, it's the bandit stat card out of the company. You just type bandit. If there's a compendium tab, type bandit. It's the first result. That's the stat card I'm using. All right. Okay, so the half-orc ranger is going to take a shot at Magnus and shoot right over Dink Abriel's head. This one is going to take a shot at Magnus. All right, so he needs a roll to attack. On the crossbows, attack +3. Okay, so then we'll roll the 20. And it's 12 +3, so that's 15.
Still no hit.
Oh, god damn it. All right, your armor class is like 20, isn't it? Damn it. All right. Well, he doesn't do anything then. He stays right where he's at. The one next to him is going to take a shot at Remmy. So it's a... Yeah, that's a +3 to hit, so I'll add that this time. There. 16 plus 3 is that's a 19, right? Yeah. Okay, so then the damage. Oh crap. Well, I have it open on that tab, don't I? 1d8 plus 1. Okay, so it'll be a d8 plus 1. So 8 damage.
Damn.
All right, and that'll end the half-orc's turn. They're going to stay right where they're at. So, Bray, what are you doing? Yeah, you can cast Second Wind on him. Or can you cast it on somebody else, or can you only cast it on
yourself? I was
yourself?
trying to read that. Sorry, I was trying to read it.
That's
I
okay.
was trying to read it. Okay, so I'm going to attack Dink here, so let me move here. That's 10, 15 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Then I will roll to attack with my short sword. Wow, that's incredible. I rolled a 9.
I don't think that hits.
So I'm going to assume that doesn't hit.
It does
I
not.
will go
Oh,
ahead
really?
and I'll go ahead and cast Guided Strike on him as well. +10 to hit.
Well, 19 definitely fucking hits. You can just do that all the time? Really?
I've got a certain amount I can do them.
Okay.
I'm telling you, work cleric, dude.
All right, so 19 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for damage.
8 damage. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can
Okay.
I riposte
Yeah, I think you can. A riposte is a reaction,
or
right?
parry? Yes.
Yes, you can parry. When another creature damages you with a melee attack roll, you can take a reaction and expend 1 superiority die to reduce the damage by the number you roll on your superiority die. So, what's the superiority die?
I just clicked it. I don't know
You did?
what it did.
I totally forgot to fucking summon my familiar. God damn it.
How do I
That's my bad.
roll it, though?
Well, that doesn't help. All right, hold on.
See.
It doesn't say what the superiority die should be.
The superiority die is a d6.
A d6. Okay. So hit the check mark and then roll a d6. If you look
Where do I die at?
right on the virtual tabletop, there's a button on the left side, near the bottom above the letters FX. It looks like a 20-sided die. That'll open up the dice roller.
Yes.
So just roll a d6 out of it. There you go. 6. Couldn't have done better than that. So then Bray takes 6 damage, right?
No,
Pretty sure.
No. It reduces the damage I do to him, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
my bad. Yeah, all right. I can read. I could
Yeah,
totally
like,
read.
Don't be killing me now.
All right. Crap. Lost your character sheet. But I think I took away, however many. Yeah, I took away 8. So then add.
So do I add 2 back?
No, add 4 back, right?
Add 2.
Add 2. Okay.
6.
Well, no, we had to.
Yeah, no, add
damage.
6.
The 8. The
I
8
did
got.
2 damage.
The 8 got reduced to 2. That's what happened.
Right,
So,
I'm saying it's 2 damage.
right. So you need to add 6 back. That's what you need to add. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That's my bad. I'm a dumbass. We can turn this on. All right.
I think that's right.
All right, Remy. You have any bonus action or movement you want to do? Or Bray, I'm sorry, Bray. That's my bad.
I do not.
Okay. Then it's Remy's turn.
Remmy's gonna shoot that guy right there.
With a pistol?
Wow.
20 definitely hits. 20 definitely hits.
Emotional
5 damage.
damage.
Emotional damage.
All right, so he takes
Um,
an additional 5 hit points. He's stumbling now. Your shot goes off, hits him right in the shoulder, and he falls down to 1 knee.
Is
He's
that
hurt.
tree gonna provide any kind of cover from these fuckfaces up here?
Yes. From this one.
Okay. He'll move up here, and he'll make an unarmed. He'll spend 1 key point, or what's the new term for a key point? I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't remember. I am not sure.
Where does it
Focus
show
point.
me?
Focus.
Okay.
Spend 1 focus point.
Why did they change it?
I don't know.
Because they always gonna change shit.
Flurry blows.
Where the fuck does it show how many focus
16?
points you have?
Jesus Christ, he just punches dude in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit
I think so, yeah.
for 1 damage.
I should have their AC. Yeah, it's 12.
Oh,
their
I
AC
thought
is 12.
16 was your damage.
Oh God, with an unarmed strike, holy shit!
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck?
Well, he's kneeling on the ground, trying to recover from his gunshot wound, and you just fucking waylay his ass from above, just crack his fucking jaw, and he's laying out prone, like dazed. He's not knocked out, but he's fucked up. He is not feeling good.
Okay, we're gonna just like jump up in the air and just fucking come down on top of him.
Now, is he actually prone? Because that gives him advantage.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
Well, yeah,
Actually,
but
this is a roll
you
for
just struck him. What are you doing striking him
Oh, okay,
again?
wait. Is he unconscious?
No, not entirely.
No,
He's-
if he's not unconscious, then I don't give 2 fucks. I'm gonna keep hitting him.
You can't just keep hitting him.
What do you mean? Is he?
There's the economy of the fucking
Yeah.
attack, right? We gotta
But
move
he's a
on.
monk.
I get 2 unarmed strikes
You
when I
do.
spend a focus point.
Oh, for shit's sake. All right, fine.
If he's on the ground, prone, then yes, I get advantage, and that's a 15.
All right. 15 hits.
Cool, 3 damage.
Okay, he's dead. You clock him across the jaw, and he falls out. You think he's knocked out, but you've actually killed him, man. He's fucking dead.
The rest of us look over at Remy, and we do kind of the Friday meme.
Debo got knocked the fuck out.
Really
Mama.
spits on him. Fucking humans. Huh.
Oh shit.
That's
Okay.
the end of his turn.
He shot him and then walked over there and beat his ass. He pulled the heater and then hit him with the beater, bro.
That's the 1-2 fucking fighter monk
gun
punch.
He's a gunk.
A gunk. A gonk. Oh shit. All right, Magnus, what are you doing?
That was a very ill-timed soundbite.
What was that?
That sounded like somebody opened the wrong tab. Oh shit! No, not that one. Nah.
Or the right
thought
one,
he was on
depending
mute.
on your perspective.
Oh shit. All right, Magnus, what are you doing?
Well, let's start off again with Sacred Flame.
All right.
Dex check.
On Dink.
Yep.
All right. Do you know how to do it?
Roll a saving throw.
Yes, a dex saving throw. Just like I showed you. Yeah. Perfect. 19. Holy shit. Doesn't get much better than that.
Misses. Too many spells, man. I am going to go ahead and let my spiritual weapon give him a smack.
All right, then.
Do I?
Does he get a save for that? Yeah. Or is there any?
On that right there?
Yeah.
As a bonus action, later on, you can move the force up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against any creature within 5 feet.
But you don't have to roll an attack roll on it?
Nope.
Well, all right then. I guess you just take 4 damage. You're fucked, Dink.
Freaking magic missile style.
Well, here's the thing. It is a spell. If I hit attack, it casts again. It's already there, so
Right.
it proceeds to straight damage.
There.
And that was my bonus action, so
All right.
I'm just going to end my turn.
Well, in that case, it's Dink Abriel's turn, and before you start, Dink, 2 more bandits come out of the tree in the north on the ground. And they're going to start advancing towards the party. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Here. That's where they can go. Okay. So they get about that far. And they're rushing in to try to help their leader or whatever. But go ahead, Dink.
Okay. Now. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? Gosh, you guys are just crowding me over here. What the hell?
I was gonna say, like, as your lawyer, I would advise you to get the fuck out of this situation, but I think that's gonna invite 2 attacks of opportunity if you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Possibly 3.
Situation. Yeah.
Depending on which route he goes, yeah.
Okay. I am going to do an action surge, which says, on your turn, you can take an additional action except the magic action. And then I am going to strike at Bray.
Okay, so this is an action surge action, so after this you still have another action, right?
Yes, I have 2.
Okay. So go ahead, roll for attack against Bray.
Okay, so do I roll the attack itself? The longsword?
Okay, so there should be 2 buttons there. One says +2 to attack, the other one is like your damage dice.
Okay.
So Roll the attack.
Yeah, one is like a yellow color, the other one's red.
Right. So 12 to hit. I don't know. Does that hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay, 12 does not hit. Yeah.
Okay.
So now you have an
So
additional action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a second swing.
Going for Bray again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
16. 16 does hit, right?
That does hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage.
9.
Nine damage.
Yep. All right, people are taking damage this time. This is good. All right, before Dink ends his turn, this bandit down to the south is gonna move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna come right over here. And
I
take.
would recommend doing that. Do I get an opportunity attack since he just approached me?
Do you get one on
Oh,
approach?
it's
Yeah,
when they
opportunity-
leave- It's when they leave your
Right.
attack
Oh.
radius.
It's when he runs out of your range, not when he comes into your range. So
Unless you have something that specifically states enters.
right. Okay, so he's gonna take a swing with his scimitar. That's a +3 to hit. So there you go. 7 + 3 is 10. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Shit. He takes a swing at you. It glances off your armor. He's already wasted his movement, and he doesn't have any bonus actions. So he's kind of just standing there like, oh, no. All right, Dink, do you have any bonus actions?
I do.
All right.
I'm gonna use one right
Ding,
now,
ding.
actually.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let's see if it's allow me to do it. That heal myself for 5.
Righto. Good call.
So there we go. And that's it.
Okay.
Wait, it's not my yeah, it's just bonus action. Okay.
Yeah, you did the action surge for one action. The other, I was attacked, then you did action for an attack, and then you did a bonus action to heal yourself. So that's good.
Oh, I forgot to use my goddamn bonus action to make an unarmed strike. Fuck me.
You already killed him. He's dead.
I know, but I can make 3 technically if I use a focus point.
All right, Carlos, it's
He
your
wanted
turn.
to use a third action to defile his corpse.
Look, unarmed penis. There's no condom. Okay.
All right. Are we ready? Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my short sword and I'm gonna fucking whack this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
Whoops! Whoa! No, not that one. No, not that one either. That one.
Damn it! Push
By
the right
short sword, Do you
button.
mean penis?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I should have
7.
just used the fucking offhand one. I was like, fuck. Well, no, which one is it? No, shit, that one. Fuck.
You should
I
have,
don't know what the fuck I'm looking.
because 7 does not hit. How do you roll?
Okay.
How did you roll at 18 on your offhand? What the hell?
I don't know.
Yeah,
How does
7.
he have a +4 to his offhand strike?
Good question.
Dual
Um,
wielder?
Because I have a +5 on my strong side. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
and if he's got dual wield, he can do that. He can add his proficiency.
I don't think I have dual wield, do I? But.
You'd have to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the damage. No, yeah, he still gets it on the attack. Yeah.
What was I going to say? Is you need to be in possession of 2 short swords too. I don't know if you are or not.
2 light weapons, but yeah.
I have a scimitar and a short sword.
Yeah,
Okay.
but wait, what is the longbow? What the fuck is that?
That would be a ranged weapon, sir.
That's a 2-handed range weapon. Yeah. Well, I guess they all are, aren't they? Except for crossbows. Crossbows are one-handed. Yeah.
Actually, light crossbows.
Yeah, whatever.
Unless it's a heavy crossbow.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't matter. 7 does not hit. What are you doing? What else are you doing, Carlos?
I don't have anything else I can do. This is some bullshit.
Well, I'll encourage you guys to go to like roll20.net and look at the compendium. Or you can just search for like feats. If you can find them and they're part of the player's handbook, you can access them from here in the game. And then like I'll show you on the stream. If I were to look up something like, I don't know, what's a good feat?
Action surge.
Sure.
Wow.
No, that's not a feat. That's a feature of the.
It's a feat. Yeah, that's a feat.
Now,
So what you can do is
now our feats. Now our feats are listed. Anything
Talk
that's
to-
outside of what's listed isn't.
Action
the
surge
build.
is just part of being a fighter.
Yeah, right. There's certain things that you have to qualify for in order to actually apply them to your character. But I was gonna say, like, you can add stuff to your, character, just by like grabbing it and dropping it onto your character sheet, and it'll plop whatever it is. It'll plop it in right where it's supposed to go. So, if there's something that's applicable, you know, you can do that. But
Kind of like the healing word healing. If he's not a druid, a cleric, or a bard, he doesn't get that.
right. Like I said, applicable. Something that's applicable. So. Anyway.
So, I mean, I can go in here and I'll make an Uber tank.
You already did. You and Remy both are already fucking Uber tanks. I swear.
But I'm all within class spec.
I know. Like I say, try to keep everything in class spec. If you do something completely outlandish, we will figure it out. But okay, Carlos. You don't have any bonus actions, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you should at least have one bonus action that you could do. I would think. But
Apparently, I don't. I don't fucking know what happened.
so yeah,
here.
like go back and look over the ranger class and see if there's anything applicable you can add there. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so are you moving away or are you staying right there?
Well, why would I give this fucktard an opportunity to attack?
Because I want to hit you really bad.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
I don't give a damn.
I'm staying right where I'm staying fucking put.
Okay. All right, fine.
So take that.
All right, on the half-orc ranger's
Emotional damage.
on the half-orc ranger's turn, I forgot about this guy. I should have brought him out earlier, but an orc brute comes out of this fucking tree. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. How far can an orc go? I had to use the 2014 rules for the orc monster because they took the orc monster out of the 2024 rules. How
Oh,
fucked up is that?
Oh,
How
so-
fucked up
so
is
in
that?
other words, you're cheating.
I'm not
is what you're
cheating.
saying.
I always said anything that's from 2014 that's applicable will still apply.
Okay, so anything that's heavy, like with me, you're looking at a 20-foot movement.
Okay,
So anything that's big should be 20 foot.
he's not big, he's medium. But he has 30-foot movement. According to the statute I used for him.
Medium.
Yeah.
God damn. You
Yeah.
trying to kill us in session 2.
Yes, I am. I've talked to Heavy about this a little bit. I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but this is going to be a tough encounter. But the orc he's just a regular orc. I called him an orc brute because he looks really big, but this is the stat sheet I'm using. It's just regular orc. So it's nothing special. It's not super powerful or anything. But okay, he moved in. He's gonna take a swing at Bray. So the orcs are all moving on one turn, and then I've got the bandits moving with Dink. So that's kind of how I'm handling this. Otherwise, I gotta give every single token a freaking turn. That's a major pain in the ass. Anyway, what am I saying? He's gonna take a swing at Bray. So, he with his great axe. That's a +5 to hit. Okay. What did we get? 15. Does 15 hit?
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So then the damage that he's gonna do is a 1d12 +3. Oh no, I didn't think about that. Gonna be good or not? It's 10 damage. Oof. So he takes his great axe, takes a giant swing at you, buries the blade right into your collarbone. Kind of drives you to the ground a little bit, but you're not prone. Fucking hurt like a motherfucker though. Then these rangers up here are gonna take a shot. The one on the left is gonna shoot, I think, at Carlos Spicy-Weiner. Yep, he's just within range, just barely. So he's gonna take a shot at Carlos Spicy-Weiner. And that's gonna be with the bandit stat sheet. So it's that stupid short bow, the light crossbow, +3 to hit. Okay.
No.
Put that away. Okay, so then a d20 +3. Yeah. 10. Does 10 hit? It probably doesn't.
Nope.
Okay, so that misses. So that orc is just hanging out. The other one is going to take a shot with disadvantage at Remmy. So that's 55 feet. So that's a roll. That's a d20 +3. I should have rolled 2 of those. 11 is 14, and then 10 is 13. So 13 does not hit. Yeah. Okay. So they're both just hanging out. That's their turn. So Bray, what are you doing?
I'm gonna retreat. I disengage.
Okay. Does that mean you can move away without an attack of opportunity happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So where are you going?
That should be my 30 feet of movement right there.
Fair enough. You gonna attack or heal or anything?
I think I am going to go ahead and use my second wind.
Okay.
It's actually only 20 feet.
That's okay.
Actually?
Only move 20 feet.
Yeah, it's only 20 feet.
Yeah, but Carlos is just within range of the half-words. You could tell. But that last arrow just completely missed him. They're shooting at the limit of their range. You realize you're out of range at that point. All right.
That 30?
Yes. Let's see.
Okay.
Well, at least I don't have to.
That's
heal
30
him.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. I add my 5 to my health. Yeah, I think that's the end of my turn.
Righto. Remmy, what are you doing?
Remmy is gonna take a shot at that guy.
Okay.
God, I really wish I'd summoned my goddamn familiar. Why the fuck did I forget to do that?
We can do that as an action, can't you?
Yeah, I can, but like you can also do it as a ritual spell, and I should have just fucking done it. Fucking Christ. Okay, he's gonna move here in this general direction. Are we playing with flanking?
No.
Oh, okay.
That just makes things complicated.
Okay. Bonus action to make an unarmed strike. 4, I'm assuming does not hit.
No, his armor class is 12.
Okay. Okay, fucking Christ. Okay, we're gonna use another focus point to go flurry of blows. Fuck Christ, God.
Just barely not enough.
Wow. That's awful. 5, 4, 6, 11. Jeez. Okay. I guess is crying a free action?
Yes.
Okay. That's the end of his turn.
Okay. Magnus, what are you doing?
Well, seeing my party is retreating and getting out of my healing space and everything else, being melee, let's see.
Hey, I'm not retreating. I'm going up to melee this motherfucker.
You know what? Let's go ahead and knock him out to make y'all feel better about yourself. Yes, I leave Dink's area so he gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Do you want to take it, Dink?
How would I do this?
You just roll for attack. Yeah. Right? You still have to roll for attack, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide on.
Yes, you still roll to hit.
Right.
I think I have too much distance, do I not?
No, he moved.
Automatic when I'm leaving.
Yeah, he moved out of your
Oh.
range. So as he's moving out of your range, you can hit him.
When he leaves your range, you can use a reaction
Yeah.
to make an attack.
Got nothing.
That's okay.
Pretty sure
Alright.
that doesn't hit.
So little Bo Peep in front of me, I'm going to hit with my hammer.
Okay. Four does not hit.
Ooh.
Wow, we're rolling like shit.
But what I do is I have, as War Priest, bonus action, you make one attack with a weapon or an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
All right. Oh shit! Yeah, that definitely hits.
Damn.
Now also with this attack, after I hit him, I have push on my Warhammer because I'm proficient in it. So it's
Right.
going to knock him back
10 feet.
20. I think it's 20. Hold on.
It's 10.
20 would be insane.
I'm sorry, it's 10. You're right. It's
Okay.
10 foot.
Okay.
And everybody within that, if he's leaving range, then
Yep.
attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Carlos,
I
and
do one. Brother, I do 6 points of damage.
I do an additional 3.
good lord. All right.
I rolled a 20 to hit him with the short sword. And 5 piercing damage.
Good lord.
Well, he can get fucked.
He is fucked. Okay. Fucking Magnus whacks him with his damn sword. He goes flying through the air. As he's flying through the air, Carlos takes a slice out of him. Remy fucking punches him.
Gilmore.
Yeah.
Now,
He
the way
he
we're
falls
actually
onto the
set
ground in a
up-
pile. Right
the
next
way
to
we're
Bray.
set up, that's actually what I was looking at doing at Dink. But hey. All right, so I face Dink in my turn.
Okay. Dink, what before you go, these two red brands are going to come down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They're going to come down to here. And then this guy is I don't know, he's dazed and confused. He has disadvantage on whatever he does right now.
Okay.
So go ahead, Dink. Oil. Oh, wait, you're just reading that.
Yeah. So, let's see here. Take an action. You can replace one of your attacks with throwing an oil flask. Target one creature or object within 20 feet around yourself. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. DC 8 plus your dexterity modifier and proficiency bonus to be covered in oil. Okay, so how do I do this? Let's see.
Target.
Yeah, who's your target?
I'm gonna do it at Magnus.
Okay. Do you have to be within 5 feet?
DC 8 plus your dex.
It's within 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, no, Magnus is within range then. So
No,
then,
it's 5 foot. Isn't it 5 foot?
well,
It says range 20.
yeah.
Yeah, to
It should
actually
be
throw it. To throw it at you
Yeah.
in the range of 20, yeah.
Ah, okay. My bad.
So
Yep.
so DC 8 plus your dex plus your proficiency. So what's your dex?
My dex is 17 plus 3.
5 does not cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't work. Yeah.
So he didn't dodge, is what you're saying?
Yes.
No, he gets hit by it, yeah.
Oh.
So then, what's the damage? Roll the damage for it.
There's no damage on that. It's just he's covered in oil. He's not on fire yet.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I got you.
He's just covered in oil.
So now you gotta strike him on fire. Do you have a?
He's all
Correct.
giddied up.
Correct. Somebody.
So you just covered him in oil for no reason.
About the freak off.
Got them all nice and lubed up.
Oh shit, fire.
You are now on the FBI watch list.
Yes, somebody has to. He's now diddied off. He's not
Okay,
on
wait
fire.
a minute now. Wait a minute now. You do have a tinderbox, so
You.
you can use that as a bonus action. But I think to use the tinderbox, you should be within 5 feet.
A bonus action? Okay.
That's what it says. It's using the tinderbox to light a candle, lamp, lantern, or torch, or anything else with exposed fuel, such as a person covered in oil, takes a bonus action.
Okay.
Have to move forward 5 feet? Is that
Yeah.
what I'm...
Yeah, you gotta move forward 5 feet, and then you can use your bonus action to light them on fire with a tinderbox. I swear.
so messed up. Oh, man. Okay. Boom. And what?
Well, no, it's a bonus action, so that definitely works, right? So, we'll just... You already rolled damage at 11.
Yep.
So I guess we'll take that, right? You alright with that, Heavy?
Yes.
I mean, if we're not going to roll for bonus actions anymore, yeah.
Well, do we roll for the bonus action? What?
Yeah, I have to roll for one of my bonus actions.
Well, how does this thing work then? I don't know. It doesn't usually apply to people. So I'll say do an acrobatics check, Magnus. Let's do an acrobatics check and see if
I mean, you can, it's fine. You can light me on fire. I'm just saying that if we want to remove bonus action rolls, I'm cool with it.
No, I don't want to do that. I want you to do an acrobatics check to see if you can avoid the tinderbox. And then we'll compare that against fucking Dink's acrobatics. This song is grooving though, isn't it? I don't know, man. Kevin McLeod, he fucking gets down, dude. I'm telling you what. Do you know how to do the acrobatics check? Like, doesn't that make sense? Am I playing that right? Like, he's trying to light you on fire, so it should be an acrobatics, like a save on your part.
At the end of the day, dude, it's your game.
Yeah.
And yes, I agree. He should have a chance to save against being lit on fire. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I strike a match and throw it at you. Maybe he dodges it.
Right. Right.
Or, you know, you throw the match and then it ends up getting blown out midair.
Yeah, you
on its
throw
way
it too
to
hard
you,
and you know, physics. Yeah.
Yeah.
And being able to just wantonly light people on fire would be pretty OP.
No, but you can. That's the whole point of lighting somebody on fire, right? You have to cover them in a fuel source, like using a flask of oil. That's your action.
Yeah. And then the bonus action is throwing a match on him. Sure.
So do I...
Is Heavy there?
Yeah,
What?
I'm here.
Well, roll a.
Well,
roll a-
he's got a roll for the bonus action.
What am I rolling?
He said
Oh, he
What do you
did.
mean?
He used the DC 13.
To coat me in oil,
Yeah.
not to
Yeah.
use the tinderbox.
But what's the okay?
Okay, so then we'll say he lights a match with the tinderbox and yeah, that. So then it's a 13 acrobatics check. So then you roll an acrobatics check. It's got to beat 13 in order to avoid the match. Okay. There, 19. That avoids the match. So you're just covered in oil. You're not on fire. All right, cool. Figure that out.
That's
You're all
incredible.
lubed up.
Shit fire.
You're all diddied.
We're getting ready for a fucking freak off, yo.
Heyo.
Okay. So, you use movement. You did an action. Do you want to use and you use your bonus action to try to land him on fire. So I think you're done, Dink.
I did. I am done.
Yeah. All right.
I'm about to get hit with a hammer, I think.
I think so too. Carlos,
Shit.
what are you doing?
Oh no, much worse.
I'm gonna say that this guy is so fucked up that he's just rolling around on the ground. He's not even doing anything right now. So it's Carlos's turn. Carlos Spicy-Weiner. I'm gonna say his whole name, and he doesn't recognize it.
I'm gonna take a step right here, and then I'm going to unzip my pants, and I'm going to shoot lightning out of my dick in the cone formation and hit all three of these motherfuckers up top here.
Okay, hold on.
They're all within 15 feet.
Shit. I don't have a good one for fucking electronic shit. That sucks. I guess I can try to use this one. Bam!
You can use fire.
They have
like
to.
he has a-
They have to roll a.
You see it?
they
Did you
have to
see it?
roll A
Look,
dex save of 3.
Yeah, that was awesome.
do it again.
You can use fire
Bam!
as if he has a
Oh, that was
UTI.
cool.
Wasn't that cool? Okay. Hold on a minute.
Dick ain't supposed to do that.
So, we need a dex save throw for one orc, which is a +1. Wait, does it give me a saves? Does it give me saves? It doesn't give me saves. Yeah, it's a +1.
Well, that's all you, bro.
All right. I know. There. Fucking 4? Really? No, he gets hit.
He gets hit.
Okay, so then the bandits. What do the bandits get? I'll just do one roll for both bandits. They have a dex save of +1. So same. Do it again.
Okay, so
13.
they don't get hit. Or no, they get half damage and then
He gets whole damage.
yeah.
Okay.
And then wow. So
Oh boy.
yeah. Ooh-wee.
That did not work out. Okay, so 2 on the orc and 1 on the bandits. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't expect the bandits to survive this long. I probably should have just left the damn orc in the tree, but here we are. All right, so on this turn, I'll tell you what. This orc is gonna fucking freak out. Like he just saw a dude unzip his pants and like electric flame flew out of his dick, and he's fleeing. Like he's gone. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I did not sign up for this shit. I'm leaving. Fuck you assholes. And he just bounces out. He's gone. But the 2 orc rangers didn't really see what the fuck happened. They just saw their buddy run off, so they're even more pissed than they were before.
And they got a little zappage too.
Well, no, they didn't. They're way out of range, man.
No, all 3 of them got hit. He got 2 damage. The other 2 took 1.
Oh, you're talking about these humans.
I'm talking about these guys
them
up here.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck them. I don't care. No one cares about them.
Okay, well, you're gonna care because the one on the left is gonna take a shot at you. I think you're still within range. Just barely. So, all right. So he's gonna roll for an attack with a +3. Okay. 19 hits, doesn't it?
19 will hit, yes.
Okay. So that's 1d8 +1. So d8 +1 is 6. So 6 damage.
Ow.
Yeah, that's too far. He can't reach out 95 feet. He can reach out 80, but not 95. Okay, so then the one on the right is going...
You
What?
shot me, you a-hole.
The one on the right is gonna shoot at Magnus because he doesn't have a clear shot at Remmy. So he's gonna shoot at Magnus through the tree. 70 feet. Okay. So that's a +1 to hit, I think. Plus 3 to
I
hit.
should be rolling with disadvantage because there's a strong possibility of hitting your own guy.
All right, fair enough. So I can't do 2 of them. It'll add the
I think
bonus to both
rules
of them.
as written is if they're in any kind of cover, you add 2 to their armor class.
It's
Hey,
probably
okay,
disadvantage in the current. Yeah.
I'm okay not being counted as as being, out in the open instead of, the tree being the way. I'm fine with it.
That and you also have a human shield.
Yeah, a bit. I was gonna say that's a natural 1. He rolled at disadvantage. He rolled a natural 1, so he accidentally hit Dink. Actually.
Oh, or a 7, so that doesn't.
Well, no, that's a disadvantage. I have to take the lower of the 2.
Right. No, I was just saying he misses either way. Yeah.
Yeah, so he misses Magnus and hits Dink instead. So that's 1d8 plus 1. So let me change this to a d8. That to a +1. What do we get? 4. So he does 4 damage to Dink. Yikes. My bad. My bad, boss. That was the wrong one. Right. Okay, so that ends the orc's turn. Bray, what are you doing?
All right, so I'm gonna attack this guy next to me here.
Okay, he's laying on the floor. He's crumpled up. He's slashed up. He's been bludgeoned with a giant fucking hammer. He's not feeling good.
Is he actually prone, or are you just saying that?
Yeah, he's actually prone. Because he flew, he got
Give me
flown
a-
through the air 20 feet. He's on the ground. Yeah.
Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
10 damage, yep. You bring your short sword down and stab it right through his chest and watch the life leave his eyes. He's dead. Pool of blood on the ground.
Okay. Then I am going to move 30 feet. Give me a second. Yep, right.
You're still running?
That's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. So, Remmy, you're up. IP a lot?
You do.
No, you know what I'm fucking talking.
He said, "Be right back, spicy brown wild."
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. Who's left?
Well,
That guy's dead.
yep, killed that guy.
Brave move way the fuck down there. Okay. Let's take a shot at Dink.
All right. 19.
Do I have to roll saving?
12 damage. No,
Oh, damn.
unless
It's-
your AC is 19 or higher. What's your AC? Upper right hand side. It'll say armor class.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sitting here looking at it.
Well-
It's fucking 14. So,
Okay. Then you're taking 12
Wow.
damage.
That's great. My favorite.
And then, Edie, this rock here, is that like something on the terrain that might provide cover?
from the crossbowman above, yeah. If you stand right there, you have to be right there. I would say.
Can't use like here in line with.
I think that this guy would be able to shoot you from there. He'd be able to shoot over it because it's not that tall. It's about 10 or 12 feet tall. It's a little bit taller than a man, but not a lot.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll sit there.
Okay.
If that's going to give me cover. We're going to take an unarmed strike against that guy.
Okay.
13?
Yes, that hits.
3 damage.
3? Good lord, man. All right. Well, that barely
Hey, I'm
hurt.
out of focus points.
What was I gonna say? Is you take a slice out of his arm. It's kind of bad, but it doesn't look that bad. He's fucking pissed though. He did not like that.
I mean, at least I can't do flurry of blows.
I was gonna say.
And then hang on a second. I might have one other thing here. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Well, Magnus, what are you doing? Oh,
Seeing
no.
that seeing that he does light me on fire, it will only be 5 damage. So, tell you what, I'm going to use my movement, not leaving his area of combat, to come around him. Then proceed to hit him with a hammer in the back.
Okay. Oh no! That definitely hit.
Ouch.
Only does 3 damage.
Oh man. Well, Dink is still barely alive.
Come on, do something else to him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
He just got here. Swear.
PvP, let's go. Kill him.
I'm gonna have the Tolkien Eagles come in and scoop him up.
Yeah, he does a 10-foot push.
Okay, so what direction? Directly south?
Forward. Yeah.
Okay, so 10 feet.
Then I use... let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He's about to have my toe. I tell you what.
Someone's getting a boot up their ass.
Nah,
better roll a good number or it'll be your ass.
I tell you what. I'll just use my War Priest bonus action and hit the guy next to me.
Okay. 17 hits.
So he receives 6 points of damage, and he goes and smacks into his buddy over the side.
They're both back an additional 5 feet. And the guy you just whacked is looking worse for wear. He's down nearly half health. So
And I'll end my turn.
right up. All right, Dink. Before you go, the guy that Magnus just hit. Where's the ping? There. This guy. He's gonna call out to you and say, "Run, sir! We're done for! We need to retreat!" And then about that time, the guy behind him is just going to start take off running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That way.
Damn. Okay. So. And then it's my turn, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I am gonna. I need to get the F out of Dodge.
What you can do is, well, you don't need to right now, but I was going to say if you're close to somebody, you can use your action to disengage, and that will prevent them.
No one's near you.
You don't need to do that this time, but yeah. I was trying to figure out how Bray did that a second ago, and I was like, no, that just wastes your action is what it does. You can't attack. So
I have a bonus action, evasive footwork.
That's true.
As a
Yeah.
Bonus action.
I'm a professional at running the fuck away.
Spend 1 superiority dice and take a disengage action. You also roll the dice and
But
add
you
the
don't
number
you don't need to disengage right now.
to your- Okay.
Yeah, you can just move away if you want.
Yeah, no one's within melee range of you.
Yeah. So if you want,
Very good spot.
I would say that you could probably get away with hiding in that tree if you ran.
One to my right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he's gonna bounce. Upon seeing his leader bounce, this other red man is gonna take his movement to move away as well.
I would like to make an opportunity attack.
All right, you can make an opportunity attack against the bandit.
19,
19 hits.
3 damage.
Yeah. Your rolls are just sucking high in tit, man. But, all right, you slash him as he's running past. You grab him by the back and kind of along his kidney area, and he's like, "Ah, you son of a bitch!" And he keeps on running. All right. And about that time, Dink Abriel just disappears into the dark of night. Y'all don't know where the fuck he went. You saw him go up in that tree, and now he's just gone.
I'm good with falling over there and burning the tree down just to make sure.
Carlos,
The oil all over it.
What? What are you doing with
Trail.
the remaining bandits and the half-works that we have here?
For once, I might agree with them, midget. Let's do it.
Okay, you dirty bigger.
Oh, come on, come on.
Did you just use the hard B word?
Sure did.
I love it.
Ah, that's sweet. Y'all are gonna get me in trouble. All right.
Wait till we start summoning dinosaurs. We have
So-
a druid. We can't polymorph someone into a Nigersaur.
So that's not. Oh my god. Carlos, you're up. What are you doing?
All right. Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Let's do something here. Oh,
It's a pity you don't have any kind of tracking feed or anything.
yeah,
As a ranger, you probably should.
should. So is basically combat just about damn near over, and everyone's just running away like a little bitch?
Pretty much. The two bandits are. The half-orcs are holding their position until the bandits get into safety.
Okay. Damn it, Remy, move over. Let me get some space behind this rock.
Actually, I think you are in range of...
Yeah, but I want cover.
Okay.
Because these motherfuckers that were shooting at me, I'm going to pull out my longbow and I'm going to shoot at the one on the left.
Okay. This one.
Yep. That's the longbow. Wow, I have a range of 150 to 600 feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're within range of them.
Jesus Christ. I didn't even realize that. But, okay.
That's why I'm on the opposite side of the map.
Geez, that's only an 8 to hit.
Yeah, you crane back your bow, take a shot. It flies over their head and lands in the trees behind them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just, in their general direction, wave my middle finger at them. Fuck you!
Well,
And-
fuck you, you blimey lizard man!
Fuck you and your mother!
All right. Well, the one you took a shot at is gonna take a shot at you. So, he gets a +3 on a d20. So,
Am I behind cover with this rock?
yes. So it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
Or that's how I'm gonna play it for this round. I'll look it up in the rules later, and if it says that it just adds to your armor class, we'll just do it that way from now on. I was pretty sure it was disadvantage. Okay, so 14 or 11. 11, 14. Does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay, so he takes a shot at you. You fucking lizard piece of shit! And lets loose the bow, and it just hits the ground right next to you. The other one is going to take a shot at Magnus again. But he's also at disadvantage because Magnus is in cover from the tree. Son of a bitch. I didn't think about that. 12 or 17. So 12 was 15. Does 15 hit?
Pink. Nothing.
All right. So the arrow comes down, glances off a branch, flies off into the dirt. No harm, no foul. Bray, you're way down here at the edge of the map. Are you running back to town or?
Nope.
So,
You can stop
Am
running,
I-
Sonny.
is this tree in between me and these archers?
The tree that Magnus is standing next to is, yeah, this one.
Okay, so that'll give me disadvantage. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see if I use like this angle somewhere. Would I be good?
Yeah, their range is 80 feet. So,
Yeah,
they're
but
right.
my
They're,
range
they're
is 150.
okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, that'll work. You can hit them from there.
Okay, so I just need to move right here.
Yep.
I see him starting to move, and I yell at him, "Get your ass over here, Sonny, so I can heal you."
I think that was 30 feet, right? Or is it a little further?
One up. Yeah. To the
Right
left,
there?
I think. Right here.
Okay.
You're correct. According to 24, it's plus 2 AC. For
Okay.
half cover.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a shot at the furthest one with my longbow.
Okay.
Give me a second.
That would be
Right
this one.
here.
That's,
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, that's
A
just-
9.
Yep. 9 does not hit.
I miss. Well, that's all I got. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Remy, what are you doing?
Remy's gonna shoot this fucking coward running away right here.
Okay.
20 or 15
15 hits.
for 10 damage.
Yikes. Okay. So you take a shot at him and hits him square in the back of the head. Boom! He falls dead in the dirt right there. He's done.
All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Murderer.
I can't really get away from him. Fuck. Bonus action. We're gonna use. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Second wind to heal myself.
Okay.
How do I roll? How do I roll for that? What the fuck?
As a bonus action, you can use it to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. So whatever your fighter level is, plus d10.
Plus S? What? So 9.
Okay, plus 1. Yeah, 9. Heal yourself for 9.
Okay. And he's gonna stay there.
Okay. So Magnus, what are you doing?
I'm going to step over behind Carlos Hathcock. I mean, Spicy-Weiner.
Carlos Hathcock.
I'm going to cast Command on the fleeing troop.
Only old people will get
Okay.
that. Who that is.
Get it?
On the fleeing troop, it is a saving throw of 13 wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, he gets a plus 0 on wisdom. So.
All right.
Oh shit! 19. Fuck. I don't know how that
Fuck
happened.
you, I'm
What's
out.
that? Okay, so he did pass it.
Yeah, he threw you a 19.
Okay. Alrighty. Then I'm going to follow up with Cure Wounds, which is on Carlos here, as my I'm sorry, my bad. Healing Word.
Okay. +9. I'll heal you, Carlos. There.
Carlos Halfcock.
Shit, that puts him up over his freaking total. My bad.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay. That's not okay. 19. Okay.
No, I want 22 hit points instead.
Okay.
And
Excuse me.
they'll end my turn.
Okay.
Well, before I end my turn, I just mentioned that maybe we should be taking somebody who can tell us, taking somebody into custody that can tell us where this bandit camp is.
Mm.
Yeah, were we supposed to employ these people?
You decided you wanted to attack.
I did not.
I mean, they attacked us.
That's true.
Let's
Oh, I'm
be clear
sorry.
about that.
Sorry, they attacked us. So.
So,
I mean, maybe it's because half our party is super racist, but whatever.
no, okay. So specifically, it's because you mentioned Halia Thornton. They don't want to work with Halia Thornton at all, under any circumstance. But okay, so does that end your turn, Magnus?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This bandit is gonna run into this tree and just disappear into the shadows because it's dark. You can't see where he went. He's gone. And then the two half-orc rangers are kind of looking at each other like, we need to get the fuck out of Dodge. So now it is Carlos.
Before they start running away, I want to write out a little letter.
They're not going anywhere yet.
Yeah. I'm going to roll it up. I'm going to tie it around one of the arrows. And whether I'm not I'm trying to send them a written message
Okay.
that's attached to an arrow. And then they'll retrieve it off of the arrow, and the message says, "Go fuck yourself," with a really terrible ethnic slur.
Okay. Okay, I'll just give you that one. You draw back the bow, launch the message. It lands in the tree right in between them, and one of them walks over and picks it off the tree and says, "What the fuck? Fuck you!"
Yeah,
Fuck
Remy,
you back!
Remy yells back at him, "Fucking broccoli head, get the fuck out of here!"
All right. About that time, the two orc rangers retreat off the back of the cliff, and they're gone. Okay. So, I think that would just about do it for the combat. So, I can
That
stop
almost
that.
took up our entire session.
It was a lot of enemies. I should have thought about that, but hold on just a second.
I think we had them actually. I think even if you left the orc, I think we would have won.
Honestly,
Maybe.
honestly the thing that concerned me the most was the two fucking orcs we couldn't get to.
Yeah, I was about to throw a command at him to our dear leader over there.
Like
To
the
grovel.
big dude, kind of whatever. I wasn't worried about that. It's just the fact that I couldn't fucking reach them other two fucks.
Me and Carlos have longbows.
That's true. Okay, so Bray, do you come up and rejoin the party?
No, I run away all the way.
You run all the way home, like a scared little pig.
Wee, all the way home.
All right, so you guys are gathered
So
at the Waystone.
I'll go ahead and I'll hit him with spend a spell slot. You know what? Nah. I'll patch him
Yeah, I
up
was
with a
gonna say, I
hit
don't-
kit.
I don't-
I was gonna say it's nighttime. You guys are nigh on resting for the evening. So
Remy immediately hits him with a backhand.
But here's the problem: do we really want to rest here in the dark woods when we've already been attacked once?
Wait, Remy hit me?
Hold on, where the fuck you think he was going?
Hey, I killed a guy. And I was shooting at the fucking archers. I never gave up.
that's true.
From way the fuck over there? What you think he was doing?
Well, actually, I was missing is what I was doing, but I was trying.
Hold on. And he holds out his pistol like, the buttstock out. Hold on now. Let me learn you something, all right, son? You ain't gonna hit them from way the fuck back there, all right? There's a limited range you've got on that thing.
Yeah, but it's way more than what they had.
Hmm.
All right. Look, I get it. You a pussy. All right. I'm gonna have to teach you something over time.
I killed a guy.
I I get that. I understand, and that's why I'm not fucking punching you no harder, right?
It must have been his first time.
That's fair. Everybody got their first time.
While they're arguing, I put my hand on Bray's shoulder and I cast Cured Wounds.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I have enough for now. I think we should hold off.
I mean, yeah.
You get 6 points.
He's gonna get it
Okay.
back anyway. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Unless we somehow get randomly attacked in the middle of the night, which not out of the question. But
Okay, let's take a brief intermission. I gotta run to the bathroom really quick. Abe, check your DMs, sir.
are we gonna take? Are you gonna try and take a long rest here?
That's up to you guys if you want to or not, but I am going to take a bathroom break regardless.
Oh, no.
So I should take a spicy brown water break.
Only if you've been
Yeah.
eating Chipotle.
Oh, that's
Chipotle?
spicy poop break.
It can be quite watery too, sir.
That's true. I only say spicy brown water because some of my spicy brown water is not from Kentucky, and if I say the other word that starts with a B, EOD will get mad at me.
Boston bourbon.
Yeah. Watch. I'm gonna draw him back from the bathroom real quick. Bourbon not from Kentucky. Bourbon not from Kentucky. Bourbon not from Kentucky. You say it 3 times and it summons DOD.
I don't get the lore.
What?
I don't get it.
We like to call him the bourbon supremacist. He thinks
There
that
are-
only
there are some-
bourbon comes from Kentucky.
Yeah, and there are some like purists that are like, nope, it has to be from Kentucky.
It's like the champagne in France thing.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that one either. I don't get.
Cognac too.
The only good race cars come from Japan. No, I'm just-
See, look, I said it 3 times and it summoned him.
Hey,
They
Nate,
said that the best bourbon is actually not from Kentucky.
That's bullshit.
I
Bullshit.
was talking about how, like, if I say that 3 times in a row, it summons EOD.
It does.
Beetlejuice.
Okay.
hey Nate,
Yes.
you might want to add that 12 points on your character sheet to bring it up.
Was it 12? I added 6, so I need to add another 6.
You need to add 12 more. You casted second wind healing.
I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you click,
Think. Okay, I'm sorry. For some reason,
I was gonna say if you click on like the chat box on anything on your character sheet, it just shows up in the chat. It's just like a reference card. That's not necessarily casting it. But
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so did we decide if we're not resting here?
Since we're in a
Correct.
perilous place, would we get a long rest or a short rest? Because we would be having to take turns on lookout.
But people take watches and still get a rest.
Yeah, you can take watches and still get a long rest.
All right.
Did we try and find Abe Abe before we do that? Or was it no Dink?
Dink.
I don't remember his name.
Well,
Dink Abriel.
Dink, 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 dink.
our agreement is either either we handle them as in they die, or we have them agree.
Then we have to kill the rest of them. We gotta find them. Let them out, kill them.
We can hunt them motherfuckers down.
Okay. Okay.
I have a pretty good survival skill.
Unless contractually she said that we just scare them away. I mean, man, if you want to retcon it, go for it.
That was not what I understood.
Yeah, me neither.
Nope, that's not what Halia said. Halia wants them either under her thumb or dead. She made that very clear. But Haley's not the only person in town. Also, a very humble and soft-spoken Dink Abriel emerges from the tree and says, shows like a white scarf. It says, "Truce! Truce!"
You tried to light me on fire.
Remy immediately fires his pistol at him, but like just past his head, like intentionally missing. Who the fuck goes there?
I think you should have to roll for an attack, and if you hit him, you fucking hit him.
Okay.
No. You take a shot to intentionally miss. You're good enough to miss on purpose.
All right.
So, Abe.
Listen, gentlemen. I'm sorry for attacking. It's just Halia's name brings back bad in me, and you can't trust that woman. Me and my bandits are more than willing to take you in, so long as you don't attack us. We won't do any harm to you. But don't trust
Take
that
us
woman.
in. The fuck you mean take me in?
We
Which
control these
option
woods.
is more
We
money?
have camps.
Well, the problem is you jumped and attacked us. We didn't say that you had to like who you worked for or anything of that nature. Do you think we
Look.
trust her? Just look at who she works for.
I believed that you were sent to kill us. That's what I thought. And so
Yeah,
I was going to take the first move.
I'm gonna kill you now if you don't shut the fuck up.
We were
That
actually sent
was,
to
one of
hire.
the, that was one of the options on the table. Either kill or recruit you, but you couldn't wait long enough to find out what was going on before you attacked us.
I just don't trust that woman. And you shouldn't trust her either.
And we
Making it
don't.
real hard to trust you right now.
And I tapped my shield,
my bad.
showing that. I tapped my shield, showing the brand of Tempest. And I asked, "Do you think I trust anybody?"
I just humbly ask that you don't trust her.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, what are you trying to figure out?
If he genuinely believes what he's saying or not. Or are you
Okay.
trying to fool us?
Okay. Roll an insight check. We'll compare that to Dink's passive persuasion. Or something.
21.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Then
Persuasion?
no. You're passive. It'd be against something passive. I don't know what. Your regular charisma, I suppose. But
Okay, so
it doesn't matter. 21 definitely succeeds. So
does Dink genuinely believe what he's saying is true? Or are you fucking with us?
yes, Dink genuinely believes
I would
this.
say I legitimately believe in him. Yes.
Okay.
I asked him, if you don't trust her in such a manner, then wouldn't it be best if you took her out? And by doing this, you can get closer to her than you ever could have any other way.
And we can rob her blind in the meantime.
I would be honored to travel with you if you'd have me.
Are you going to be a liability when it comes to dealing with her? Or do you want to work out a deal with her so you can get closer and take her out whenever you feel like it?
I will do whatever's needed of me.
I put it up to a vote. I look at all three of them. I'm like, listen, I'm not the leader here. There's four of us, and honestly, y'all stolen from the best people in the world. So I don't think you're going to have that much of a problem with somebody who's tried to kill us joining the group, because y'all would have killed each other if it hadn't started drinking beer.
That's true.
Yeah, we're pretty good at
I
drinking. beer.
resent that. The first thing I did was buy Remy a drink.
Yeah,
I'm
after
pretty
you
good at
stole.
drinking beer.
No. There's no evidence of that.
Nah, I saw it with my own eyes.
Prove it in
And
court.
I have no problem with y'all. I'm willing to work with y'all. Y'all know that I can literally turn on a dime and smack you upside the head in the middle of a fight because of my deity. So y'all gonna have to give me some leeway too.
So if we bring Dink in, is it just you, or will your band come with us?
Dink can only speak for
Hold on.
himself, really.
And,
Right now.
No, and Remy interrupts. No, I don't want them broccoli heads coming with us.
He's
All right.
talking about the orcs.
If you're gonna come with us, look, I think I believe that you believe what you're telling us. All right, I'm gonna grant you that before I shoot you. But them fucking broccolis come with us. You're dead, and so are they.
We don't need any of them to come with us. They can stay and man the woods.
If you make enemies of her organization, I reckon we probably will need help.
Well, if the time comes, I'm sure we can call on them once again. But, like I said, we can't cooperate with Halia.
I'm just saying, no pig faces allowed, right?
Well, this is still an opportunity. She wanted you to take something from the miners, and you're already stealing from them. Taking that item under the agreement that you're supposedly working with her, that gives you a perfect opportunity for you to set a trap, an ambush, kill her yourself for all I care. But either way, if you join us, you agree to do this, that's going to make it a lot easier. We all get paid. It seems like your people can actually use it, especially since they got ran out of the mountain from the dragon.
Indeed.
Taking these nuts.
And you can take her at any time.
I will tell you that
Anytime after we get the money.
the Red Brand and the Orcs have a very tacit alliance. We're not too attached to one another, just so we're clear.
I know what people look like when they're suffering, and y'all are suffering. Looking at the gear that your red guys are wearing currently, the state that I've heard from the other miners and all that's in the community, you're not doing well out here. If you want to establish yourself, who's to say? You take her out after playing your ruse. That gives you a foothold so you can become something more in that community. Even guardians, if you dare decide to.
We are from the woods, and the Orcs were driven from the mountains.
Right. I did not give all the backstory to Abe. I'm trying to coach him on this in the DMs. I'm sorry. But it's true. The orcs got ran out of the mountain. The red brands were in the forest, and they just met up because the orcs got ran out the mountain. So it's
Hold on, y'all motherfuckers invaded my forest, all right? Y'all act like
Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Stolen land.
Sorry, Remy, I don't see your signature on the bottom of the leaves.
oh shit fire.
Look, the disease is what ravaged your people. It wasn't us. We just picked up the stuff that was left behind.
All right. So what says the party? Does Dink join or no?
I vote yay.
I'm good with it. As long as he's willing to play along with the ruse so we all get paid, even him. And whatever he does from here on out, that's up to him.
As long as I get paid, I'll stab her for you.
Remy like flips his pistol around, like kind of flourishes around his fingers. I'm fucking watching you.
You're watching me too. After what I pulled, and I'm sorry.
I'm watching all of y'all. Let's be clear about that.
Fair
Sorry
enough.
for killing your friends.
Well,
You mean sorry? I'm not.
we took a hard stance. They fought well. It seems you men are very strong.
Took the wrong stance, but that's okay.
Why you think I adopted guns?
Because you have no skills at brain.
Are you kidding me? I just watched that man bitch slap a motherfucker, and
To death.
He did punch a guy to
Literally.
death.
To
I
death.
cannot fucking believe he did that. He was already down. He was basically incapacitated, and you just had to fucking kill him.
Okay, you didn't tell me he was
He
unconscious.
shot another guy in the back of the head.
It's
You didn't tell
true.
me he was unconscious. Okay, in
Letter to
terms
his
of
widow.
D&D, in D&D terms, if they are not unconscious, they're fair game.
Yeah, that's true. They were supposed to die. It's okay.
Yeah, I look at him and I go, yeah, you preach about the woods, but what do you carry? Not a bow.
Mm.
I carried the thing that killed all my people.
Ooh.
Look, y'all come in here with all these fancy gizmos. Y'all expect me not to use them? Fuck y'all.
It takes no skill to pull a trigger.
Right, it don't. It levels the playing field.
It does take skill to beat a guy to death with your bare hands.
I got that too.
At about that time, I reach over, I grab Remmy by the collar, and I lift him up. And I'm a dwarf, and he's a halfling, so it's like, okay, I'll keep that in mind.
You're just grabbing it. You're grabbing like his chest and like sort of lifting it up to his neck.
You are only
I let him
about
back down and smile.
4.5 feet tall. Yeah. Okay. So, what are we doing? Are we going to rest here? You guys want to go back out to the field? You want to go deeper into the forest? You still have the other quests to do from the quest board. Don't forget about that.
Does this seem like a safe-ish place? Any like weird vibes? Trying to think. I'm pretty sure I can cast detect magic.
Shit, fire. I'm talking and you can't
as a
hear me.
ritual? Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic as a ritual spell.
Detect magic?
Hmm?
Okay. I'll just say that you cast detect magic and it doesn't seem like anything unnatural is happening or any magic is anywhere
Okay.
around.
I mean, ain't nothing weird around here. Just kind of seems like a normal forest.
I think we should rest, but
That's
I
my
think we
even-
should all take turns.
I'm good with that. Hey, new guy, you're up.
Yeah, I vote the new guy does all of the grunt work for a while.
he definitely gets the worst watch shift tonight.
I'll take the first shift along with him. There's 5 of us total.
And I think I only had to sleep for not that long, if I remember right.
Half elves are 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh, he's high elf.
So you want to
think-
take the shift of watching him as well?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on this motherfucker.
Okay, so 5 hours counts as a long rest, yeah? Or is that a short rest?
I think that's long rest, isn't it?
It should be.
Yeah.
Not anything less than
A short
8.
rest is an hour.
Yeah, okay, so that's a long rest. Everybody gets a long rest. Okay. So, we all chill out. We have a long rest. anything you want to do before you go to bed or anything like that? Probably not, right?
I want to go fishing.
Go fishing.
Something racist.
You and me go fishing in the dark down by the river.
Counting the stars.
Where the bluegrass grows.
I mean, yeah, if we could do that. Do you guys want to fish at night or in the morning?
I want to fish on my watch.
Okay. So in the middle of the night.
So in other words, dereliction of duty.
Correct.
You know that song's not actually about fishing, right? Just putting that out there.
All right. So I'll say
Twice.
you come down, you cast a line in the water, you pull out, a couple of bluegill, but nothing really big. Maybe something to cook on the fire tomorrow. So. But there's
the entire time as Dink's watch, Remy is like following him, like with his crosshairs on him.
Wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't holding it to my back.
No shit. Okay, so
he's a fucking elf. He's up in a tree somewhere.
Did everybody?
He's a rooftop elf. Okay.
Everybody got a long rest.
So were we needing to build a fire and all?
I'll say no. It's in the warmer months, so it's not necessary for survival to build a fire.
How do I do the long rest on here?
On the upper right-hand side, there's a little moon. It says long rest.
Does anyone have like background on their character they want to discuss?
Sure.
Over the long rest or no?
Personally, I'm going to keep kind of quiet. I've already let enough out about who I am. And with this new party member, not quite sure where he's headed, I'm going to kind of keep it on the
I
down low.
won't tell you shit, outsider.
So we're all kind of in the same stance then?
Eric? I will say this. You all recognize the insignia on Magnus' shield as being devout of Tempest. Tempest is a god of war. And
Carlos. Remy and Carlos kind of know each other.
Yeah. You guys are supposed to be long-term adventurers.
Yeah.
But Tempest is a god of war, known for flip-flopping sides and not giving a fuck. He's really all about battle more than anything. So, I do have a reference for that.
Remy's racism towards Carlos is sort of that like chummy, like military, like fuck around with you, say horrible things to each other.
Yeah.
Also, something about my background. Now, for who I worship is also somebody that doesn't put up with the abuse of women and children in any manner. So that's the reason I was making references to women and children with the doors we fought in the bar last session. So if y'all were plugging away at a kid or a woman that had, like a woman unlike the one that we're dealing with right now, you're going to get a hammer upside the head.
And a pee beer bag.
Okay.
Well, I rob specifically women and children whenever I can.
You did until you leave the group.
Yeah.
I'm just...
Oh no, man! I will use command every chance I get.
Excuse me. Okay. Then yeah. So everybody's got a long rest. Is there anything else anybody wants to do, or?
Before we leave, I want to wade out in this pond and get all this damn oil off me.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta drink that.
That's cool.
Just think of it as spicy brown water.
I think you should make Dink scrub your armor.
Oh shit.
Sorry about that. Here,
This was handed down from my order. Nobody touches it but me.
there.
What, did you steal his armor off of him?
No, I'm just using it to clean his armor.
Oh, okay. No,
I
you
got
don't.
very proficient hands.
You don't have to roll for that. But he wouldn't give it to you anyway. He just said nobody touches his armor except for him.
That's true. That's
So.
true. How about I pull a rag out of nowhere?
The one that you were waving when you came out of the tree.
You're a magician now?
I have a very particular set of skills.
Oh, Angry Wayne just subscribed. Thanks for the sub.
Is it the next morning?
Not yet. We're still waiting for IPA to come back. You back, IPA? No, maybe so. No, probably not. He pees a lot, so this is his thing.
He does. That is his name.
I do. I pee a lot.
There.
What's up?
Nothing. Okay, so yes, now it's morning. Okay. So then this has to go to the back. Boop. Morning. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that really cool?
No.
Ta-da!
I totally do not intend to use this map again for something later. So that's exactly not why it can be turned into daytime. Anyway.
Uh-huh. No. That's yeah, no.
You guys are I gotta do focus pink, so that one. Boop.
Oh shit,
Here.
we went way far south.
I
North.
want to ask the guys if they think that we should swing through town, get paid, get whatever we need to, and head towards the mines to warn the miners.
Right. That would be down here.
I agree
ain't
with
touching
getting
no
paid every time.
Really smart.
I mean, if there's alcohol involved, I'm in. Just saying.
Right out.
And while we're walking, I talk to Dink and tell him, Abe, and tell him, your guys back in the forest. It doesn't mean that you can't lie to her. You're the leader of their group. You can't lie. It's not like you can't lie to her and tell her that you'll help. Once we get paid, I don't care. And that way your crew doesn't have to carry out what she wants. It is all up to you.
I think that's probably best.
In the entire time this is happening, Remy's at the back of the party, like pistol at low ready, like sort of backtracking, like walking backwards, watching to make sure that like these fucking orcs aren't going to come back up on us, or half orcs.
Righto. Okay, so y'all continue.
Especially if they want to join our party, that's what would make him the most upset.
That's true.
You're damn right.
All right, so y'all continue south.
All
5,
the good orc, the dead orc.
10, 15, 20 miles.
Half or up.
It is it's late afternoon when you come back to the town of Phandalin. Do you want to stop in for a little bit? Or do you want to continue south? You could probably make it to the Dwarven excavation before nightfall if you really want.
Well, we were talking about getting paid first and then heading down.
Right up.
Bitch, money.
Look, the high end alcohol that a man like me needs ain't cheap. All right,
I hear
Just
that.
put that out there.
I hear that. Yeah,
Money.
y'all are in the right spot. So
Low end women aren't either.
What, you mean like the dwarves that we encountered already?
I don't know. They told me they didn't have any last time I asked.
I don't think he meant physically low end like you. All right.
Hey, just because I'm scuffed up doesn't mean that there's not a lot of mileage on these tires left to go.
Oh, and because he's part of the party, y'all should be able to see his HP.
Yeah, we see him now. Oh no, we can't see his HP. We can see his token.
And now you can see his HP.
Oh, I could have maybe one-rounded him if I got lucky.
One? Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So you're gonna try to go to the Phandalin Miners Exchange and convince Halia that you killed the bandits.
Well, the bandits are working for us.
I mean, we vanquished them.
Okay.
But we have their
I wonder
leader with us, so it's
Right.
not going to work.
And the rest of them are gone. We vanquished them.
That's true.
My only concern would be that tying his group to her could lead to some sort of ramification against the group.
Do we like Han Solo Chewbacca like them and put him in fake handcuffs?
She may take me from you if that's the case.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
So
like that.
the best thing to do is to have him act like he is in agreement that he's going to help. Because, if she's going to hire us to take them out if they don't agree, she's going to hire somebody else to do it.
I mean that's true. And Remmy points his pistol at him and you're in agreement, right?
And
Of
once
course.
that money
Of
once
course.
that money hits our hands, I don't care if he opens her throat. I don't care. Like I said, this
But
is
do we
an
know-
opportunity for them to even better themselves, to become the defenders of this town if they want more. And it doesn't seem like that's going to happen with her in charge.
As part of a bigger organization, though, that would be my only concern. If we kill her here in town, that they might hold it against this town. Think of all the women and children.
But it'd be against you.
That I don't know. That I
Look,
don't
what-
know. I don't know how far.
Whether you made it or not, all right. Let's just keep going with it, all right? We'll figure out the rest later.
Fair
And
enough.
if push comes to shove, you can literally. So what? Your guys aren't looking for the item. You can literally send word, hey, y'all can act like you're looking for it and not.
And let's be clear about something, all right? If you don't go along with this, you're fucking dead, all right?
Yep.
And he
I
kind of
figured.
pokes him along with his pistol.
Whether it's us or someone else, somebody is coming to kill you unless you play ball.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Wouldn't want that.
All right.
I'm all right. We're on the same page then. Let's proceed, y'all.
Okay. So y'all head into the Miners Exchange down here, which is over here, and it's this one. And I don't have the party set up yet. Hold on a minute.
I'm a dwarf. I smell gold.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah. We gotta
There
go
we go.
over here.
Yeah, towards the entrance. Yeah.
Right up. So we gotta get. Is it? I guess everybody's going in, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Remmy's out. Generally speaking, gonna be in the back of the party.
Right up.
Well, all the
yeah.
party is getting paid a percentage and or an amount. So I think all of us need to be present because she's going to be like, "Oh, so you're trying who she is?"
No, I mean
It
like
seems-
absent. I just mean he's gonna be generally hanging back towards the. You know what I mean?
Right, but the way she is, it's just best we all go in, showing that yes, this is how much you're going to pay. You know.
Right.
Bitch, better have my money.
Yeah, that is definitely an aspect of it.
Also, I didn't pay attention last time. There was a bunch of stuff that was visible that you were not supposed to see on the second floor and in her private quarters. So all that's covered up now. So forget all of that. Okay.
Your dildo collection?
Well, there are secrets in there that you're not supposed to know. Yes.
Dildos. Got it.
Okay.
Yes.
Bitch, better have my money.
All right, so everybody walks in together, or no?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
That's true.
I want to
Yeah.
stay closer to Dink as we go in.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like Remy very like subtly has his pistol drawn against Dink's back.
All right. Well, so everybody walks into Halia's shop. She says, "Well, hello, Master Dwarf. It's good to see you've returned, and with so many wonderful companions. I'm sure you completed the task."
What race is she again?
She's a human. She's a very pompous, rich human.
Okay.
Bitch better have my money.
I'll look at her and I'll tell her, it seems that we worked out an agreement with him. In fact, we've got the leader here. He's apprehensive of working with you. But
And
He's-
Remy
he's been
pokes him
convinced.
forward into Remy very firmly shoves him forward with his pistol. Ain't that right?
And she looks Dink
I
up
feel
and
like we
down.
should try and obscure his face or something.
Halia looks him up and down and says, "Oh, yes, I've seen you about. You're willing to work with, oh, man, the Zhentarim, that you're willing to work for us, yes?"
But of course,
Remy
Matt.
pokes him again in the
Of
back with
course.
his pistol.
Of course. I'm here
Well.
to serve.
That is most pleasurable. How excellent.
Ready to serve.
Now, what was it, Master Dwarf, that we agreed upon in order to secure this deal?
150
Bitch,
gold
have
for
my
me
money.
and 50 gold per participant.
Was that the exchange? I see. And so she comes around to the back of the desk here, rummages about a bit, and grabs a bunch of fucking gold. She starts weighing some stuff out. She comes back,
Oh, did
and
you just call me?
she comes back and lays 5 gold bags on the table. 4 of them look rather small. 1 of them looks rather big. She says, "Here you are, Master Dwarf. Thank you so kindly. And for you," and she points directly at Dink, "I have something I need you to sign." She comes back to the table, rummages through some papers, and brings those out to the other side of the table. It says, "This document must be inked with your own blood."
Yeah.
Okay, before he signs it, I spill my water skin on it. Oh, my mistake.
She freaks out. The ink starts to run a little bit. She says, "Oh my goodness, this is notarized by the King of Zenithar himself." She picks it up and wads it up. "You've destroyed it." She walks back across the table and grabs the gold. "Without that agreement, we have no settlement, Master Dwarf.
And
I must have the agreement written in blood."
Yeah, about that time, I actually cast command on her.
Oh, shit fire. All right.
Wisdom throw 13.
Fuck. Her stat sheet's a fucking commoner.
We may have just started a war, boys.
She gets no bonus on wisdom. Son of a bitch.
Oh shit!
12 flat. All right, so you can command her. What do you tell her to do?
Bend over and
When
touch
she
them
goes
toes.
to grab the gold, I will. I cast command and a commander to drop the gold.
Yeah, so you say, drop the gold in the
Actually,
voice
you know
from
what?
Dune.
No. I cast grovel since she's such a highborn prince.
Oh, shit, fire. Is
Can I
it the same
grab the
throw?
gold while she's doing this?
Is it the same saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Instead of doing command drop, I'm going to do command grovel.
Okay. Then she drops the gold immediately. It falls on the table, and she falls through her knees and says, "Oh, Master Dwarf! Forgive me for my insolence. I'm sorry. Please take the gold. I'll find the agreement again, and you bring your friend back here, and we'll have him sign it then."
I'm willing to work with you. Now, we completed the task that you set at hand, and we will complete tasks that you put before us. But once upon completion, don't ever try this crap again, because I'm a man of my word. I will kill you where you stand, and you know my order is much stronger than yours.
She crawls across the floor and starts grabbing your ankles and says, I'm sorry, please don't kill me.
I lift command.
And she stands up and is like, yeah. She kind of gathers herself a little bit and stands by the fire. If our business is concluded for now, gentlemen, I'll take my leave.
And before she walks off, I'll say, out of goodwill, I toss my 150 gold back at her feet. And I go, I want to leave here without having anything happening to my party members.
She looks at the gold on the ground. She doesn't immediately pick it up, and she just nods at you.
And I walk out the door.
All right, you guys grabbing your gold or not?
I took my gold. I'm gonna stay as close to Dink as I can because I feel like she just tried to
Grab my
sell him to a demon or something.
I guess. Did she give gold to all of us? That's a question.
Yes, she gave 50 gold to everybody.
Initial. Okay.
Yeah, Remy
Okay.
pockets the gold that
Yes.
he was given. Yeah.
Yes, I will take mine as well, and I'll head out the door.
Okay. So everybody gains 50 gold. Go ahead and add 50 gold to your inventory. If you look at your character sheet on the inventory tab, it's like the very first thing that's listed. Of course, Magnus doesn't get any, but
How the shit do I add money? I mean, the inventory tab.
on the inventory tab, it says platinum, gold, electrum, silver, copper, and then there's an arrow pointing down. Click the arrow pointing down, and then you can enter in values for that stuff.
Am I an idiot? I'm not seeing it.
Yes,
It's right above the all tab, like the total weight. It's right above the total weight.
Oh, got it.
Cool. So we leave
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we leave the Phandalin Miners Exchange, and now we're back out in the courtyard. It is it's about dusk. It's getting on nighttime. We'll say that took an hour, just for math's sake. Is there anything else you guys want to do in the town? Do you want to stay at the inn? Do you want to camp out in the wilderness?
I'll look at the guys. I'm like, at least one round before we head out, right?
I mean,
Oh, you're
and also
fucking
we
right.
should sleep. And also we should sleep in the town.
Oh!
Dink's paying.
I'm sorry. I should have given you this before. The first time that you met with Halia Thornton, she gave you this as like an initial greeting. It's like this is the business she does, right? So if you ever come across any raw ore or gemstones, she'll buy them. So, okay. I'm an idiot. I forgot about that. But okay, so we're all going back to the inn for another round, or?
Yep.
Also, when you
First round's on me.
stay at the inn, I wanted to add.
No.
What?
All the rounds are on you.
I wanted to add this this bonus called a well-rested bonus, right? Which is something that originally came from Skyrim, but I figured it would be fun, and it gives you an incentive to come back to the town. And that's if a player chooses to stay the night at the inn, they gain advantage on saving throws and ability checks for the first 4 hours of the following day. I figured that was pretty well balanced. It's not all day, but you can gain a little bit of advantage in the beginning of the day if you stay at the inn. So there's that.
I think my only nitpick on that would be the 4 hours thing. I don't know that there's a lot we can do within 4 hours of the town.
Drink beer,
You-
sleep.
You were
shop.
right. You were right. But yeah, that's true. Interact with the town in general, but it shouldn't last all day, in my opinion. I don't know. Let's make it 12. I'll make it 12. So the first half
Yeah,
of
you
the
can
day.
do what you want. That's just my input.
That's a great fucking point, though. There's basically nothing within 12 hours of the fucking town except the town. So we'll say 12 hours of the following day.
I'm heading to the inn.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine I'm doing the same thing, being in the woods all that time.
You guys don't want to buy a weapon,
Town.
perhaps?
Yeah,
Wait.
I was just about to ask that, but I'm looking at what are monk weapons because I think I forgot to equip one.
I think we have to be careful taking Dink to the bar because the dwarves he robbed are there.
I think that sounds like a blast.
I mean, we can fight him again, I guess.
You know what? I'm up for some midget throwing.
Oh, damn it. I knew it.
That's lots at the bar.
I knew this was going to happen. Okay, great.
Let's
That's
go
great.
gamble.
We can
Hey,
rest.
now
and
place
we
your.
can-
Hey, you know what? You know what, Remy? That midget tossing contest that we was gonna have, they got thwarted. We're back in business, bud.
Well, all right then.
While we're walking to the inn, I tell everybody it might be a good idea because we don't know how the bitch is going to react to when we sleep tonight. To make sure to bar doors and keep vigilant.
Remy's gonna find somewhere to buy a
What?
short sword.
Okay. Okay.
I
That's
want to buy
interesting.
another short sword so I can.
So you can
dual
dual
wield.
wield?
I have an extra
So-
short sword.
So does Remy grab one of us by the arm and run into the lion show cloister like he's a giddy schoolgirl?
Well, wait.
I got a scimitar in my inventory. I don't really
Oh,
need.
wait.
I'll trade you for it.
Yeah, I don't have it. I have a scimitar for some reason, but I don't have a short sword.
Short sword.
Oh no, I do. Never mind. I have one. I just have it equipped. GK.
And
You all
we
can.
hit the lion show cloister on the way.
Yeah. I was going to say, you all can split up if you want, or we can all go to the coster, or we can all go to the inn. However you want to do it.
I'll step in the cloister with Remy. What the hell?
Yeah. I'll go as well. Why not? Let's have some fun.
Okay. Anybody else? What? Fucking Carlos, you said you wanted another short sword. Remy, you're looking for more weapons, and
No, I forgot. I had one equipped already.
you did.
That's my bad.
Okay, so are you not going to the coster?
No, we're good.
Okay, so Magnus and Bray and Dink and Carlos, do y'all still want to go to the coster?
Yes.
I don't want to leave one guy by himself. I'll stay with the guy who's not going.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to go, it's probably better that I don't. You guys can go have fun, and I'll hang out with him.
Remy
No,
and Carlos.
I'm not doing that either.
Remy and Carlos are probably gonna go get drunk.
Listen, guys, we can go get our rest and hit the coaster whenever we head out in the morning.
That's
We
true,
don't
it's
have
not
to
going
do it
anywhere.
right now.
I do have a really cool map for it, though.
Okay, so instead of chasing our asses around here, let's just go get drunk. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
All right,
Drunk.
we're all gonna go get drunk. All right.
Okay. So, let me look.
I-
Let me look.
He personally might be mildly drunk, but you know,
This
let's do
is
it.
almost right. Hold on. Bring these guys to the other
There's
layer.
this place right by my house that is pour your own beer, and it's literally within walking distance from me. So like, worst case, I leave my car there. It's terrible.
I don't know why it took you 20 minutes to get back, some bitch. That's okay.
Because I had to pay and I had to drive back,
That's what
And I
fucking
just-
race car was
and I
saying.
had to go say goodnight to my
They called
kid.
it.
I know. All
And then
right.
he had to
And I had
pee.
I had to pee because I
Then he
peed
had
a
to-
lot.
Then he had to pee again.
All right. So y'all arrive back at the inn, and you come inside, and Toblin gives you a warm greeting. Good to see you, ladies! Welcome in! How are y'all doing? And you hear the same old tune that's being played by the two gnomes, who seem to be regular appearances here at this particular inn.
When I walk in the door, I whistle at Tobin 2 and put up 2 fingers and go sit down with the dwarves and start talking about them, how everything's going at the mines today.
Righto.
Remy drunkenly signals to him at the same time, like with Magnus, sort of kind of in agreement with him, like, "Hey, you, here."
I just walk to the bar and order a drink
And he takes a seat,
and
and that's just his normal seat.
and let him know that I'm paying for the alcohol for my party.
The entire party.
Yes.
Part
Oh.
of initiation, yes.
But if that's made apparent, then like he uses 2 hands and like, you know, kind of makes it very clear, like, bring all the alcohol.
Of course,
Okay.
But of course.
Dink, did you add the 50 gold?
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this back to your attention
Using
once
it
again.
a tad loud.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you. No, it's all good. Perfect.
I'm gonna show this to you again. This is the menu for all the drinks that are available. So, you can buy 1 round.
Sure. For now, I guess, because they're gonna keep drinking. I'm sure.
Yes, they are. So Toblin says, "All right, that's good to see you. How do you do, sir? A man of your stature has not been seen in these parts recently, as I can recall. But it's good to see you. Welcome into the inn. This is the Stonehill Inn. It's mine. And here's our menu." And he hands this to you. So, and then you say,
Remy and Carlos are gonna get absolutely shit faced.
"If you're paying for everybody, then I'll just walk around and see what will all be happening." And so,
Okay.
what do you have, sir, first before I move on?
I'll drink a Dragonfire Ale.
Right there, mate. He runs off to this keg right here. Comes back. Here you are, and he slaps a bright red beer in front of you, inside of a flagon.
Perfect.
Who's on to Remy? What do you have, sir?
Remy looks at Carlos. "Hey, we gonna do the usual?"
I thought you'd never ask.
All right, it's on, motherfucker.
Oh. Well,
And-
last
and at
time
this-
I recall.
And at this point, Toblin probably knows what the 2 of them are talking about. And he
Yeah, for sure. So he just runs back, grabs a couple of regular L's, sets them down in front of both of you, and says, "I reckon this will be the starting round then."
One of many.
and Remy looks at him, and Carlos sticks up his mug in the air. "All right, let's go, motherfucker."
Cheers, and then Carlos slams back the first one like it's nothing.
Yeah, and Remy does the same.
Righto.
Uh, nothing like a good cold one after whooping ass. Just in a hard day's work, you know.
Of course.
So Tobin walks over to the table where Bray is and says, "What do you have, little sir?"
I want a bottle of wine in a room, but I'll pay separate.
Well, I can cover your wine because your friend over there decided to cover your drinks, but your room is going to cost a little bit. What is
I'll
it?
pay separate for both.
Righto. All right. Just make sure I get to 5 silver pieces before the end of the night. He runs
I'll
over,
give it to you
grabs the
both
beer,
right now.
and brings it back. That'll do. He sets the beer down and takes the 5 silver from me, sticks it in his pocket.
What's that on the conversion to gold?
Oh, 10 copper for 1 silver, 10 silver for 1 gold. So it's,
Got it.
then he comes over to Magnus and says, "What do you have, little sir?"
He called ye little.
He's a very tall man. He's almost 7 feet tall.
So, I'll take a witch's tit.
Which is tit. Very well. He runs back behind the bar and off to the basement. He's gone for a minute and comes back, carrying a mug of purple ale. Sets it down in front of you. Here you are, sir. Is everybody else here all right? And
Is Dink trying to get away from Carlos and Remy here?
I don't know.
I'm just walking around.
Can he?
With my mug.
Can Remy's gonna try and grab him?
When the barkeep brings over my drink, I look around the room and I'm like, damn, these are some skinny shits. Mill all the way around on me.
On all of them. All right, sir.
Yep.
We'll do it. What is that?
If Dink's trying to get away, like walk away from Remy and Carlos, he's gonna grab Dink by the back of the collar, or attempt to anyway.
That's 10 silver pieces, Magnus.
All right. Oh, where do I whisper the DM, by the way?
Oh, well, you can do that in either a DM on Discord, or you can do it in the chat down here. If you just say /GM and say
Okay.
whisper. No, that's not it. 2GM.
Sorry, I have a question. That's all.
I can't remember how to do it. There's a way to do it, but just Discord DM. That'll work.
Thanks.
That's penis.
Okay. All right. So, Toblin asked Daruni, Hefrius, and Nutrout if they want a beer. I say, well, since our friends have come back, and I don't know about that one over there, and he points at Dink, I reckon I'll have a regular ale. That'll do. Hefrius says, nah, I'm all right. Nutrout's already got a full one, so Toblin runs back, grabs a regular ale, brings it back. Says it in front of Daruni. And then he goes back behind the bar.
What do I owe the barkeep?
Well,
if Dink is trying to walk away, or at least like wander around, Remy attempts to grab him by the collar.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And so you grab him by the collar, and then what do you do to him?
And just sits him back down on his stool.
You're not
Hold
going
on now.
anywhere.
If you pay for the drinks, you gonna drink with us. And he points to Carlos. And he signals to Toblin.
I'm gonna slide another beer towards him, and I'll be like, "Let's go, drink up, motherfucker."
Make sure he keeps up with us. All right.
All right.
Oh, he's either gonna keep up with us, or he's gonna be staying the night on the floor.
Or he gonna die.
Toblin just lets out a hearty laugh. He comes down to you, Dink. He says, further around, sir, you owe us 7 silver pieces. That's all.
I flick him a gold coin, and I say, keep the leftovers.
No, keep them coming.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. He puts it in his pocket and runs back and brings over another round. Oops, not there.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
10 silver per gold piece, right?
That is right. Yeah, that's right.
All right, so I'll toss him the 2 gold.
For what? For the meals?
For the meals, for
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay. So then Tobin runs back to, all right, thank you, matey. And he runs back to the basement, and then he's gone for a minute before he comes back. He's cooking the meals.
I look at the 3 dwarves sitting across the table. After the fight the other night, I thought y'all'd be drinking milk.
Says Ephraim. He says, well, my friends got some rest, and I reckon it'll probably be a little bit better this time around. Perhaps. Not Route. You reckon that some bitch over there is the one who stole from you? And
Remy peers over his shoulder when he hears it'll be better. Like,
I try to calm down the dwarves. I'm like, listen, I'm here to enjoy food and beer with good kin and good conversation. I'm not here for fighting tonight. Now, if you want to eat my food, you don't want to keep in check.
Nutrout stands up and he says, you know, Everett, I think it might be. I think it might be the son that you stole from me. I do appreciate your magnanimousness, Magnus. However, this son of a bitch stole all my goods. And he points straight at Dink.
I cast command.
Oh, shit.
Wisdom throw 13 on Nut Boy.
Nutrout. All right. They're commoners. Well, they're, we'll just say he doesn't have a bonus. Okay.
wait. Can Remy help?
Help what? You want to help Nutrout?
No, I was gonna help Magnus.
Oh, you don't have
But he
to.
doesn't need it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
No,
just a
he
12.
doesn't need it, yeah.
All right. So, yeah, he's commanded, I guess.
Well, wisdom check 13.
It was a 12.
All right. So I do the same thing basically as I did to the old chick.
Halia.
I hit him with a grovel, and he drops to the floor. And I yell over to him, I'm not fucking kidding.
All right, I'm sorry. I don't kill me, man. He goes back to his chair.
And what I do is,
Oops.
as a token, I'll toss him 5 gold pieces.
Buy yourself a beer. I'll buy myself a beer with that, I think.
And I tell him that should cover it. Is there any more problems?
He looks back at Dink and he says, well, honestly, what he stole was worth a lot more than that, but I suppose I'll have to be happy with it.
I asked him how much did he steal?
Well, honestly, Master Dwarf, is about 35 gold pieces worth of goods. I had my casks of wine. I had my grappling hooks. I had crates full of apples. It's all gone.
How much has Dink had to drink at this point?
Dink? As much as you. Just
Yeah.
one. Just one.
Oh, just one. Okay, never mind. All right.
I decided to order more.
Okay.
Excellent choice.
Toblin's not back yet.
Oh, well,
I tell him nut route.
I grin at Nut Route.
He just looks at you with a fucking sly eye like, you son of a bitch.
I tell nut route that, like I said, he's my kin. I'll make sure that he gets compensated. It may take a few days, but he'll be compensated.
So, like,
Well, I'll take your word for it, Master Dwarf.
Holler over it. If all things equal, I could pay the man. That's the case.
If you want to.
Then I look towards him. I go, then settle it now.
All right, I walk over to Nut Route and I pull out, what, 35? Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
The
Nut
30,
Route?
30, 35 gold pieces. That's about right.
I've already paid him 35. Or not 35, but 5. So
Right.
Okay.
So 30's left.
So
So-
30.
Nut Route fails to mention this, though.
Oh. All right.
Did Remy notice the 5 gold exchange?
I'll say Carlos might have, but I think Remy's a little too far away.
Okay.
You will have noticed some exchange of golds. You wouldn't have noticed how much.
Okay.
And I hand him his 35.
He grabs it quickly and says, "Ah, thank you," and stuffs it into his pocket. And goes back to his beer. He's suddenly happy. I reckon we can make ourselves whole with that then. Thank you, sir. When that Toblin feller comes back, I reckon I'll buy you a beer.
Fair enough. And I'll nod to Magnus and start heading back towards Remy.
while he's doing that, I look at Nut and I'm like, I tell him, you may be my kin, but if you try to pull that shit again, I'll kill you right here.
What are you talking about lately?
Don't go after anybody in my party.
Well, he's the son of a bitch that stole it from me. I reckon he deserves a little bit of a
You've been
tax.
You've been made right.
Yes, I suppose. He kind of jingles the gold pieces on his hip. Ephraim
And now
just
look
sits and
towards
laughs.
I look towards the 3 doors and I tell him, if you're worried about being robbed by highwaymen, you're being robbed right now by your guild leader.
A guild leader, says Ephraim. What do you mean?
Can Remy hear this conversation occurring?
Yes. They're not being particularly quiet yet.
He peers over his shoulder. That's all you motherfuckers care about is your gold, alright? Fuck off if that's all that matters to y'all.
Daruni kind of looks a little perplexed by that. He's like, you son of a bitch. What are you talking about? He says.
What you mean, what am I talking about? That's all y'all motherfuckers care about is blah, 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 gold money, alright?
And I turn and look over my shoulder at Remy and was like, yeah, you were pretty quick to grab up that gold earlier.
I took what I was owed.
Dink looks over at Remy and challenges him to a game of dice.
Oh.
I continue to tell the dwarves how their guild leader is part of a shady organization that's looking to rob them and that they should actually take care and take heed of what's going on.
I mean, I hate to agree with the little midget over there, but he ain't wrong.
Ephraim kind of slams his fist on the table and says, I knew that two-timing bitch was screwing us. And Daruni was like, well, you've been talking about it for about 3 weeks, you know. And Ephraim is like, well, you know, it's the only person around that does a miner's exchange. What are we supposed to do? There's no one else to trade with. Then Nutrout kind of pipes up and says, well, there's the Lion Shield Coster, you know. We could have taken our shit there. Like, but we're supposed to get better exchange rates at the miners' exchange. That's what they're for. Says Ephraim.
And while they're talking about this, I try to plant the idea the bandits here already control all the trade routes and all. You know yourself, Nut, you're getting robbed left, right, and center.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Those people are hurting. Some of them's been ran out of the mountains. Maybe it's a good time to make allies with them. They can protect the town, especially if you have to take out the guild leader who has nefarious ties to a large organization. You're going to need protection.
I never liked them Zarnuthrian bastards. Zephyrius.
Out of the corner of his mouth, but loud enough, clearly loud enough for the rest of for the 3 of them to hear him. Remy mutters to himself, again aloud, "Hey, wrong."
Daruni pulls out of his pocket a copy of the Miners Exchange rate table. He slams it on the table and he says, "Look at this! You know, it only costs what is it?" He says that it takes about a pound of ore to create 50 pieces of one of these ores. And every single one of these, she's undercutting us by about 20% of what we ought to be getting. It's garbage."
And I look at his sheet and I'm like, yeah, this is chump change. She's looking for something special.
Daruni kind of eyes you down and he says, "You might be right. You might be right about that. That 2-timing horror is all I know."
Well, it seems that something that y'all are trying, well, what y'all are mining, something particular and unique has been found, and she's looking for it.
Interesting. You mean our prospectors, says Ephraim?
I don't know what it is, but she's going to a lot of trouble to find whatever it is.
Interesting. Ephraim kind of
And
strokes his
ore
beard.
is plentiful, or you can mine out a mountain with ease. This is something else.
I see. Well, I'm not sure what our boys have found down there, says Hephrius. But I know I'm worried about them. I know they're not warriors. And I really want you and your partner to go down and check on them.
That's where we're heading in the morning.
Very good, then. He raises his glass. Sort of looks over at Bray, who has walked up to his side, and says, "What do you want, little one?" Of course, he's about 2 feet shorter than you are, but... So what do you say to him, Bray? Nate? Did we lose Nate?
Oh, my bad. Nope, I'm here.
Okay.
What did I miss? Sorry, I was looking something up.
You walked up.
over there.
Yeah, you walked up to Hephrius.
Oh,
He
yeah.
He turns to you and asks you, "What do you want?"
Whore?
Or
I heard someone say whore, so I came over.
everybody starts cracking up at the table. Daruni says, "I'm talking about that Hephrius bitch and the fucking Miners Exchange. That piece of shit. You fucking cunt."
So you're saying that she does have a price?
I don't know, mate. Probably.
Start singing a tune.
Just nods his head and smiles and leans back in his chair.
Where's the bartender at this point?
Oh shit! Fire. Oh right. So the bartender comes up from the he comes up from the basement there. Then he's carrying plates and plates of food on 2 big trays. He stops here, sets 3 plates down in front of Carlos, Dink, and Remmy, and comes over here and puts 5 more plates down. 2 plates down for Bray and Magnus. The doors didn't order any. Here you are, sirs. And then as he's walking away, he sort of nudges Magnus and winks at him, and then goes back behind the bar. And it says, "I've got it coming right here. He grabs 3 more rounds for Carlos, Dink, and Remmy. And he looks at Dink. He says, "Are these ones on you as well, sir?"
Yeah,
And Remmy very subtly holds his pistol to his side under his arm and says, "All these drinks are on him tonight, apparently."
Very well, says Toblin.
I'd like to roll to take Remy's pistol from his hand.
All right, that's a sleight of hand check. That's a sleight of hand check.
Shit.
Against my what?
Your dexterity.
Oof.
Eat my ass.
You reach for his pistol and you start to remove it from the holster, and he grabs your wrist immediately.
I
Does
said.
Carlos have any perception of what just happened? With
I
this?
said, all these drinks are on him tonight.
I chuckle and I pay the man his money.
All right, that's
We're
an
good.
That's an additional 3 silver pieces.
Okay. I toss him another gold coin.
Another whole gold. All right. Toblin's looking at you with bright eyes and say, "Well, thank you, sir. You're very welcome here anytime you like." And he kind of goes back behind the bar.
And as he walks away, like Remy like stabs him really hard with the end of his pistol.
Oh, shit,
man.
fire.
It's after 1 o'clock, so I do need to head out soon.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what. Netrout stands up and he says, "I recognize you." And he points at Carlos. And he walks over and says, "I remember you from the other night." And he pokes you right on the shoulder really hard. So hard that you kind of lose your balance a little bit and you have to stand up. And he says, "You're the one who knocked me the fuck out, aren't you? You piece of shit."
I cast command again on fucking Nutboy.
Oh, come on. I was just about to get into this one.
I was gonna say,
because like, listen, you're gonna watch you're gonna watch who the fuck you're talking to, or you're gonna go through that window. The choice is yours.
About that time, the 2 gnomes who are by the piano look and realize they're standing next to the nearest window, and they leave the bar.
Wait. You should push the piano out of the way from the window. Keep on going.
Can I get that wisdom?
Saving throw on Netrout?
Mm.
Yeah, if you're still insistent about it.
Oh yeah.
All right. It's a 4. That did not work.
I cast flee upon him.
Flee. Okay, so Netrout suddenly looks like he just fucking pissed his pants. He's terrified, scared to death, looks at you and Carlos and just starts running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets this far.
Well, if I'm throwing this midget out the fucking window, then which one of you is going out the fucking window?
You know what's funny? Lee doesn't have a distance. He keeps running.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
whatever
but
his maximum movement.
that's his maximum movement speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I stand up and sneer at everyone. Oh,
I'm gonna take my bottle of wine back over here by Dink.
that is a wild intimidation check.
Who are you trying to intimidate?
I just yell into the bar.
Rah! And suddenly Daruni stands up and says, "Did you scare my friend off, you son of a bitch?"
You ate my food. You play by my rules. Remember, I'm being hospitable.
Daruni looks at you and
You're
says,
a dwarf. You know that you're supposed to abide by the hospitality rules if you eat someone's food and drink their ale.
Which one of the 2 of them did Remy knock it the fuck out last time?
Netrout. He's on his way out the door.
Okay.
And while I'm saying that, I'm literally picking up my hammer and pointing it towards him.
Oh,
Well, I didn't think you bought food for everybody, but all right, fine.
Yeah, that was 2 golds worth. Yeah,
Food,
everybody.
drink. Yeah.
All right. I thought you just bought food for the
And
party.
remember, I said that anybody partaking of my food wouldn't start shit.
Daruni looks at you. He kind of sighs a little bit and says, "Well, that wasn't right. You shouldn't fuck with my buddy that way." And he comes back and sits down.
I look at everybody else like, hopefully y'all can play nice and don't kill anybody. And I walk
Remy,
over and
we'll
slam
Kill
down.
him. I wasn't gonna kill him. I just wanted to chuck him through the fucking window.
I slam down my silver pieces for a room and head upstairs.
I mean, we didn't kill him last time. Still alive? They're here. I mean, that little bitch is running, but he's still alive.
How long does this last? Just its turn.
I suppose
Just as long as it's turn. So, command flee. The target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest
It
available
makes a
means.
save.
Yeah, he failed to save.
Yeah, it gets to make another save every turn.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
He's gonna run into the mountains and die.
Probably. With his bullshit fucking thing.
Oh my!
What, does 13 pass?
Wow.
Can I give
think
him
13
disadvantage by
passes.
firing sort of in his general vicinity?
He's already out of the building by
wisdom
now.
throw,
Yeah, the wisdom
wisdom
throw.
throw is 13.
He rolled 13, so how do we resolve that?
Can I give him disadvantage by firing in his general vicinity?
No. I want him to come back.
I don't.
Man, fuck y'all. If y'all ain't gonna let me throw midgets through the fucking window, I'm going to bed. And I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed in real life too.
Well, shit, fire.
The problem is you're in a town of dwarves. We gotta go talk to dwarves. And we've still gotta go talk to gnomes.
They provoked it.
That's true. All right.
They provoked it, so they fucking deserve to go through the fucking window.
The ones already went through the door.
Yeah, but I didn't throw him.
We'll go chase them.
I don't want to. I want to go to bed. I'm breaking the fourth wall when I say I want to go to bed.
Yeah,
I
no.
have to get up and go to work and do stuff.
I was going to say,
I have to go manage a store. Fuck you.
it is...
I have to get up and fucking I drive like an hour to fucking work every morning.
Get up and be a person.
Yeah,
and
that's...
be a human and do human things and stuff and
Responsibilities.
Yeah.
yeah, and being an adult sucks. And
All right. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and end it there. We'll call a session there. And then everybody heads up and goes to bed. But before we actually end the stream, I wanted to show you guys this one. Because this is a really cool map. And I was really proud of it. And we didn't even fucking go to Lion Shield Coster. Y'all suck.
Oh,
That's okay.
we can do that tomorrow.
Again, just saying, like you can't just like it's you can just railroad us into it in some other RP way.
I know.
true.
Okay, so we're saving NPCs from racial attacks. Okay.
No, I'm not
Also-
doing that.
Also, I want to see how long that Dink can hang with Remmy.
Hmm.
Drinking whatever the fuck that Tilton's gonna bring us.
You should do a perception check, and I'll do this.
Okay, well, hold on a
I
minute.
mean, you win this one, but that's only because the person controlling me is trying to go to bed in real life.
I was going to
Behind
say.
the fourth wall.
So let's
You can make them. They have dueling constitution checks. The first one that
Huh?
fails loses.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a drinking contest. Yeah, that's an
That's
interesting.
a
what I'm
great
saying.
idea.
Yeah, that's what
Let's
I'm
do it.
saying.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Well, just
all
in
right.
case of whatever's going to happen up the road tonight with our whole situation in this town, Magnus goes into his room. He takes his shield and he braces it into the window so nobody can get in the window. He closes the door, braces it with a war hammer so nobody can get in. Takes his armor off and goes to sleep.
Because
Yeah.
like
Halia Thornton's
this
not
is
going to be
gonna
happy with
determine-
this.
This is going to determine how much respect Remy has for him, if any, at all.
All right, well, I am going to run to the bathroom and I got to let my dog out. So that's going to take a couple of minutes. So,
Okay, so we're gonna do dueling constitutions.
all right, go for it.
There.
I don't know.
Oh
I think
fuck!
how I would do this if I was DMing, you would start it like you're gonna do your saving throw with a 8 passes, and then every time you go up one, so like an 8 passes, 9 passes, a 10 passes, and whoever fails
All right,
first
so we,
loses.
so we both pass. Given that,
I want to participate too.
Okay.
I fail in the first fucking one.
Oh
So
shit!
wait, the first DC is 8. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Okay.
roll again. Next DC is 10. Going up by 2s. Is that what we're saying? All right,
Oh shit!
but again, this is just pass fail. This is just pass fail.
All right, so now what? It's 12.
So now it's 12. All right, that's 14.
Oh my gosh! Oh, we both failed.
We both failed.
As both of them simultaneously slam their head into the bar as they fall on the floor.
We have to get carried to our rooms.
Didn't even finish one drink. He threw up.
Oh man.
No, that's like no. I feel like every roll is drink. That's like 4 drinks in.
Man, that was crazy. Oh, that was good. That was fun.
That was like the 4th roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that's a lot of rounds.
I mean, if you're a little bitch, yeah.
Since we're now a party, can we now know what each person's class is?
Oh, I don't. I think that's going to be up to EOD, isn't it?
I
Or
mean, we can.
would we be free to
like,
share that information?
Okay, so like after the fact, right? Like 4th roll breaking / IRL.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, we can do that. If we want to like RP how each of us knows that, that's a whole different story.
Hmm.
But like, yeah, me / Remmy is 1st level fighter and 2nd level monk.
Just a fighter.
I'm a fighter and a criminal, but I have some sorcerer blood.
Well, that's your background. Criminal's your background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's
What are
specifically
your
meaning
actual
the things
what are your
you
actual
take.
class levels?
Oh, I'm a level 3 fighter.
Okay, so you're a pure fighter. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah, I'm a level 3 war domain cleric.
And I don't know what race car is. He left.
Sad
He's
panda.
ranger.
Okay, he's okay. And I probably won't dip down into fighters 2 and 3 for a while. At this point, for the most part, he's going to be monk.
Right, and also party makeup isn't kind of like a secret. I mean, most of the time, because that way you can actually work off each other in the party. Say like,
Yeah, but also like I mean, there's some like RP things that can reveal that, but also yeah, as like
You did meet me
4th
as a bandit, so
like out of character, right? Like there are ways that like theoretically we would all know that.
yeah, pretty
I
much.
see what he's getting at though. Like, say he had a level in warlock or something. That's probably something that he's trying to hide from us.
Possibly, yeah.
True.
So we don't have a lot of range in this party. Damn.
My dexterity's pretty high, and I have a longbow.
I also have a longbow, and I have very decent dexterity.
What's your subclass though?
Champion.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
not a ranged. That's not a ranged, like
Class?
Yeah. I mean, fighters can go range, but fighter or champion's not one of them. And I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying if your plan is to be ranged, like champion's not the way to do it.
I think it was the only one I could pick.
No, you can pick a zillion other champion subclasses.
That all depends on the available stuff. Like, it could be
Think
part of
I'll
the
make it.
dungeon master's guide, or shit that we don't have. So all we have is the free basic rules and the player's handbook. That could explain the limited choices. Anyway,
I mean, yeah.
so what
Well,
happened?
I'll go ahead and let you know. I had asked what everybody's class is in the party, since we're now party, so we can better work off each other's, attacks and all.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Like it's fine. It's not the end of the world.
It's whatever, man. This is supposed to work no matter what you guys pick. But
And like, especially since like EOD obviously knows like, okay, this is too much or this is too little. You know, like pull back or add more. You know?
yeah, I didn't have to have that orc retreat earlier. He could have rushed you, but
You know, honestly, it was the two fucking half orcs that we couldn't touch that were the problem.
you could have. Okay, Carlos Spicy-Weiner was very much in range of them the whole time. He could have shot at them. If he
Shoulda,
wanted to.
woulda.
Yeah, he took a shot, but it missed. But
Like,
he only.
the full orc whatever dude that rushed us. That wasn't my concern. My concern was I can't hit those two fucks on the hill.
It could have been worse, but you guys damn near killed Abe. I was like, no, we gotta stop. We gotta stop.
I mean, I thought about it. I knew I theoretically could have killed him. Yes.
I had a
You
few
want to take
tricks
it to
I
the
could
death
have pulled.
saving throws?
Well, I
Yeah.
did have a few tricks I could pull, but
And also, like, okay, but you got to remember, like, I can take 4 attacks in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
At my current level.
Yep, you were about to get a command on you too. That was
So,
my
like,
next turn.
Theoretically, could I have like flat out killed you in a game sense? Yes. In a player sense, knowing that you were joining the campaign, would I have actually done that? No. Would I have knocked you out? Yes.
Yeah, because I was going to hit you with command literally the next round. I was 2 people up before before ran, because if I hit you with grovel, I mean you're prone condition and ends your turn automatically. Your next turn, so it would have been ugly.
Right. At that point, you would have taken like a whole bunch of added advantage fucking unarmed strikes, like a shit ton of them.
Mm. That
raining
command
blows
is
and such.
fucking wicked, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, granted, the unarmed strikes would have interrupted the command spell, but still, like that's 3 unarmed strikes just at advantage, like pummeling you in the back of the forehead.
Actually, it doesn't.
Wait, it doesn't. Damage
It
doesn't
does.
interrupt.
It does not. It does not give a disclaimer that damage breaks it.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, obviously knowing that you're a character joining the campaign, no, would have just knocked you unconscious. Sure.
Come on, man. We know you. You would have knocked him unconscious, wrapped him up, and thrown him in the lake.
That lake. Dunzo.
But yeah, my thought was like, okay, if I knock him out, does everybody else retreat? Question mark.
Maybe.
But
We'll
yeah,
never
the
know.
Fuckers firing at me from a hill that I couldn't hit. That was my concern.
Concern. Arrows to the head.
Seriously. Because I can't retaliate. I could kill every other motherfucker on the ground. I wasn't worried about that. between the 4 of us.
There.
I was trying to give Racecar his chance to kick a dwarf through a window, Heavy.
I know, and you already know what would happen, and I don't want it to happen.
Racecar's obsessed with this like midget axe or midget sword or midget saw, whatever the fuck it was. Thing.
Dwarf diggy hole fucking song. Yeah. That is a dumb one.
I mean, it's kind of funny, but yeah, it's also silly.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and end the D&D stream here. And I'll say that thank you all for hanging out. If you have not yet checked out the Dungeons and Dragons Shenanigans channel, please definitely do that. The link is pinned to the top of the chat and on YouTube. It is D&D Shenanigans 696 on YouTube. Please check them out and go over there and subscribe. And you can check this VOD there. Many cheers. Thank